Guys, please don't be negative. I'm talking about crime rates and all kinds of stuff. I don't know what any of that has to do about me having a good time in New York. Sound like a Debbie Downer. Probably why your ass ain't in New York. Like, scared ass motherfucker gonna stay in the sticks for all your life. Gotta come to the big city. Come on, guys. That's where the real fun is. I wonder if he's got his dog here. Is that his dog?
Josh.
Hey, there you are.
Brother.
What's up, man? Jimi, Celeste, finally meet you, bud.
How you doing?
Been a long time coming.
Yeah.
Been good.
How you doing?
Good. You left, was it Mikey or Myrtle that you got now?
Mikey.
One of them you lost, right?
Yeah, Myrtle passed in August.
Okay, so Mikey, you got Mikey. Mikey's the one that's always sitting next to random girls, right? Or he's always Mikey sitting next to random people or whatever. That's funny. I love those. He's just looking at you like, yeah, what's up?
Well, now I'm doing a thing, strolling with Mikey.
Yeah, I've been seeing those. That's cool.
The 360 camera.
Yeah, where you've been telling stories about the different places and stuff.
Yeah.
That's cool. Are you still live streaming anywhere?
No, not yet.
I've been doing Twitch. I'm doing pretty good on Twitch. I got
Are you?
250 people watching right now.
Really cool.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I would recommend it, especially doing this IRL stuff and like just going on little walks and stuff. They love just seeing the city and talking to random people.
How do
and
you
whatever.
live stream just on your phone?
Yeah, this is my phone right here.
Yeah, I see that.
Yeah, I'm live on it right now. Yeah, I don't usually use anything too crazy. I don't get like the big backpack set up and all that. But
Well, I've been doing like the 360 thing, but nobody's doing the 360.
yeah, we could still do that. I mean, do that and add it, and then just add the, the live streams into like, just add it to like another thing that you're doing or
Well,
something.
you can live stream the 360 though.
You can?
You can.
Oh, no, I know. I'm saying still do the 360 videos, but maybe add some live streams in too, like a few times a week or something.
How about YouTube?
YouTube's alright, but it just doesn't have a very good streaming community. Unless you already have like a big following, it isn't really that good for getting discovered and getting like new people and stuff. Because YouTube mostly promotes like all the big people and
Well,
stuff.
see, YouTube, I've been just doing shorts right now.
I heard shorts are do
I'm
better.
doing shorts, I'm doing well on shorts.
The
and
shorts
I'm
doing good?
Okay.
Okay, well,
I mean, I'm
stick
just
with that.
I've just started putting them up, but I also want to do.
Well, I would do YouTube and Twitch. I do Twitch and YouTube both.
'Cause I know you're the master at this shit.
I don't know about that. This is Jimi, guys.
What's up? I'm Jimi.
I told them
Celeste.
that you used to do a lot of photography for a lot of
You
famous
know,
people
a lot
and
of
stuff.
Famous people, and I'm just some fucking mook and.
Well,
Literally.
you're still alive, so that's good. You
Still alive, brother.
you smoke herbs?
No, I don't do nothing.
Oh, okay. I was gonna maybe smoke a little, like half a joint or something before I go in
You
there.
can if you want to.
Okay. It was a long bike ride over from Brooklyn.
You can if you want to. I don't do it, but you know.
Okay. Yeah, I'm probably gonna smoke one then.
If you want, you can.
I do. Well, I don't. Last time I don't drink much coffee, and I drink coffee on this trip coming here.
I don't
And-
even smoke right here though.
Yeah, I'll come over here a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, it ended up, the coffee, when you're not used to it, man, ended up tearing me up. I was like sick half the day just having to go to the bathroom.
When I rock busking, if I do the busking.
Do you still do that?
You see me doing that?
Well, that's what I was saying. When you do the busking, you could live stream that on Twitch while you're doing that.
Yeah, I know, but
So you can double dip.
The only thing about the busking, though, there's no way I can really set up my camera in front of me without worrying about somebody stealing it.
Running off with it.
Yeah.
Could you make, is there a way to kind of connect it to your speaker, connect it to like your setup so they can't just, see on mine I got like a metal thing so it makes it easier to.
do it, but then I have to have my back to the people walking by. I mean, I could
Well,
say,
I mean, even if the audience doesn't have the best view of you, I mean, it'd still be.
I mean, that would-
You could always talk to them in between, like play and then talk to them in between songs or
the thing
something.
is, like, I mean,
I see what you mean though. I was thinking about busking too. I wouldn't want someone to run off with my camera too. It's like,
stuff, you know?
yeah.
And I'll be tripping over them and shit.
Well, there might be a way to affix it to the wall of like the building you're standing next to or something. I don't know.
I did
Clamp
do
it.
that, I did.
I got a little bike clamp that I put on my.
This setup's good.
I got this little thing that I can clamp onto bikes or rails or something, you know, to put it on something. You might be able to kind of hook that to like something behind you or something. Yeah, you definitely don't want someone stealing your phone. That would suck.
Yeah, that sucks. Needless to say.
Yeah, got all your contacts and stuff in there.
It's not fucking phone.
So you're not doing photography anymore?
Not really, no.
You got tired of it or what?
Just turned into just pain in my ass. Because then COVID came, and then the guy that I worked for, he went to Getty, and I don't want to be part of Getty, you know?
Oh.
I don't want to be a part of that, so...
What's that mean? You have to like basically sell or license all your photos to them?
It's not that, it's just that they're really a pain in the ass to work with.
Because they're so big.
The guy that I worked with a simple routine, I mean, he was a pain in the ass to work with, too. I'm not,
But not one of those giant companies like Reuters.
A big company is more of a mom and pop, sort of thing.
Yeah.
It was small, and Getty's a big conglomeration.
Yeah.
I learned all their fucking software and all this shit. How to make all their. I was happy doing what I was doing.
I see what you mean. They got more things they gotta.
Like like we had some fucking pain in the ass clients and shit like that. And they call up and complain about. I just think they're a pain in my ass.
Yeah. I'm sure a lot of these celebrities are pretty high maintenance people too.
It's not just the celebrities.
The companies.
Just celebrities. Because celebrities shit, I didn't mind doing that stuff. But we had to do a lot of fucking social hours and all these fucking people, you know?
Yeah.
Because not only do we have celebrities, but they all have high maintenance, you know? Like I did all kinds of parties, I did parties like all these Trump parties and shit like that.
Trump parties?
What?
You said Trump parties?
Yeah, I did shit like that at Steve Mnuchin's place a few times.
Wow.
We worked for the Observer of Jared Kushner.
Damn.
I knew all these
Pretty up there. Is this one of your favorite coffee spots?
That's a place that I know.
Okay.
You can sit back and read. I just want a cup of coffee.
Cool.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Okay.
Any table's fine.
Okay. Let's sit over here. Cool.
I'm not going to go crazy, just a cup of coffee, okay?
Great. What kind of coffee was that?
It was coffee.
Americano?
What?
Coffee.
Yeah, okay, that sounds good.
Great.
I'm just gonna. Do you have tea?
Mint tea?
Do you have tea?
Yeah, mint tea or gray. Green tea.
I'll take green tea with some milk. Thank you. Cool.
Yeah. So anyway, I'm just collecting Social Security. And,
Are you old enough to do that?
oh yeah, I'll be fucking 70 next week.
It's next week. Damn, I thought you might be in your 50s still.
Next month, 70.
You feel 70? Some days more than others, or what? Does this guy look 70? Yeah, I put it on this. I'm gonna have to figure out a place to like stand it. Yeah, just some stuff I got off Amazon. I don't know if I can. See if I can get something down here. It's probably about as good as it's gonna get. Oh my goodness.
I'm going to shoot video and work with the video stuff.
How's the shorts working out? Like, are you getting a lot more views on it and stuff? Or?
I'm trying to pick up, trying to get more YouTube followers. Like today's short I put up, I got like 40 views. So, and yesterday I put it up, 1,500.
Okay, that's nice. That's real nice.
So,
You just never know. It's just.
it's a crapshoot.
But it's gonna keep building up.
I know, that's what I'm doing. Just keep doing it. TikTok,
I heard that the shorts is like a good way to build your channel right now.
TikTok's a good one too for me.
Yeah, but that's like YouTube's kind of. They're trying to compete with TikTok, so
Yeah,
they're really pushing
but
that.
Instagram is kind of dead.
Have you been doing TikTok?
TikTok is kind of working out for me too. But Twitch, I should look into Twitch also.
Twitch is good because they're only live streaming, so you can upload videos on there, but really it's just all about live streaming. So it's like the people that watch stuff on Twitch, they just want live streaming stuff. So that's.
What's this?
And you know, if you're on Twitch too, I could definitely tell people to check out. Is it Jimi Celeste on YouTube?
Who is this?
Or Jimi Celeste on Twitch? Jimi Celeste on YouTube, guys. Make sure to follow him.
Somebody's asking me, did you go at work today? Why didn't you reply to the message? The message was, good morning, a beautiful day begins with my blessing. Who the fuck are you? Who is this?
Who is this? Who are these people? These people messaging you don't know?
Yeah, motherfuckers.
How'd they get your number?
I got no fucking idea.
Do you have it online somewhere or what?
No, nothing. Might be a wrong number. They just fucking, who knows?
Maybe an ex-girlfriend, she's like kind of feeling a little
Usually
something.
when I see get a number and I don't know who it is, I just block it. This is getting blocked.
Well, sometime if I know the number, I'll block it too. It depends who it is.
Thank you, Donna. Is this sugar?
No, that's a chocolate. You want sugar?
Yeah, please.
It's got a dog. I thought it was a dog treat. It's got a dog paw print on it.
The strolling with Mikey's funny though. What I'm thinking about doing with the strolling with Mikey. Thank you so
Ooh.
much. Oh, that's my sugar.
Dang, it's fancy. It's like a Japanese teapot. My tea's in there then, huh? Very
No,
nice.
but like,
Is that a hair on this?
The
I
hair?
think it's just a crack in
Yeah.
the.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Is that they got the cream in it or what?
I don't think it's got cream.
I asked for milk.
I tell her.
I thought this was a hair, but it's just a crack inside. It looks like a black hair though. It's like, oh.
Excuse me. There's only one sugar in here.
There's only one.
All the rest is sweet.
That's all you get. One sugar. Oh, you want two sugars? Oh, this guy. High maintenance. There might be more underneath this.
No, it's all sweet and low.
Oh, Splendas. Oh, fuck, dude.
Splendid and sweet and
It's
low.
not real sugar.
Thank you, dear.
Yeah, it's all
Appreciate
fiction.
that.
I need some
He
milk,
wants milk.
More?
Oh, was there milk in there or no?
No, regular milk?
Whatever. I guess whole milk or whatever you recommend. You guys know
Cow milk.
from the cow booth.
Yeah, no.
From the animal?
You crack me up on YouTube and fucking getting your ass kicked and shit like that. He was fucking wild out there. It was funny.
What, on the boxing match or what?
No, yeah, on the streets and everything when you're in fucking LA.
Yeah.
You're having a rough time out there.
Well, I mean, that's really kind of the story of my life.
I know.
It just goes from one hard time to another.
But it was cool.
I was having fun with it.
It was cool watching that shit.
Well, thanks, man. It was fun living it most of the time.
You know.
Not when I got lumped on or whatever, but
Hey,
most
you
of
got
the
your ass kicked once, didn't you?
yeah, you know, sometimes get your ass kicked here and there. It's all yeah. I was drinking a lot, you know, kind of just say dumb shit sometimes too. So
Yeah.
offend
What'd you
people.
come to
And
New
that's,
York for? This thing for good?
well, this guy, I didn't really know him that well. He was just kind of a friend on. I didn't remember where I knew him, but then we figured out where we met because he was a manager at this restaurant I used to go to all the time. But kind of didn't remember where I knew him at the time. But he was going to Thailand, like Japan and Thailand, and he needed someone to feed his cat while I was gone. So I was just like, oh hey, I would love to go, get back and basically a free place to stay for 3 weeks. So
That's good.
Yeah.
Good.
it'll save me loads of money. Hoping to make some money too on these live streams here.
How much you make on Twitch usually?
Well, it just depends on the donations and stuff.
So what I'm trying to put a buy me coffee.
Well, you also get money from the ad revenue too, from ad revenue. That generates some money. Sometimes I'll do more, make more money. You know, if I stream for 4 or 5 hours, the ad revenue alone could be like $30 or $40 or something. Just if you got 100 viewers or something like that.
Oh, cool.
Something like, or it can be like about 20. Actually, I'd say more about $20 for like 5 hours. But
So what I'm putting up is like buy me coffee.
are people doing it though? Using it?
This one chick's bought me twice, $25 twice.
Well, what's nice about Twitch too, when people donate, it will put an alert on. You can make it to where it puts an alert up on the screen,
So other people.
so they have more. So they have more of an incentive to do it, and then they can talk. You can put text to speech on, so they can actually like talk to you. And like I have a little speaker, so if people donate like $1, they can talk. They can say a little something like 140. I made 140 characters, so people can't just like say annoying shit too forever or something. But They can say a little something, hey burger, have a good night, da da da, hope this helps with your, I'm buying your tea or whatever, you know, something like that.
So what I'm trying to do with the 360 thing, because nobody's doing 360.
Yeah. Would you get the Insta 360 R or something or
I
whatever?
got 3 of them. I got the Insta
Okay.
360. I got the new one. I got the Insta 360. You know, 1X2, whatever the fuck.
Okay.
The Insta 360 RX. And I just got the new one, the Insta 360 X. Now, that's a good
Is
one.
it pretty easy to edit this stuff?
Fucking
You just use its own software or
real
what?
easy. You just move it and just put it where you want the keyframes at.
Kind of where you want the camera to
You just move
face
it
up?
like you can do. And the thing that's good about it, you can edit it once and then put it up, and you can delete it.
Are you able to just edit that on your normal laptop and
I
stuff?
can do it on my phone,
Oh, really?
on my iPad. Do it on
I
my-
was wondering if it was going to be like real like hard, you know, and you need a souped up
No, but
computer.
the thing is, I can edit it. I can edit it for, you know, portrait
I've never
mode.
used the 360
I can
stuff.
edit for portrait mode for like TikTok and everything.
Yeah.
And then like I can order like landscape, then I can delete that. And I don't lose the file. I'll just start over again and make
Yeah.
it landscape so I can put it on YouTube.
That's cool.
So I mean, you can do all.
That is
there's
cool.
all kinds of bullshit you can do like fucking.
What's the final video export in the what resolution is it coming out at? Is
Comes
it,
out fine.
I mean, is it 1080p or is it 480, 4K or
4K.
what? It comes out 4K. Wow,
It's fucking good. I mean,
that's cool. Do people ever give you shit for bringing your dog in the grocery store or anything?
I never
Or
said
restaurants?
anything.
That's cool.
So I do that. I do walk around, but I want to take it another level. I just want to get it. Because now what I did, because the only thing that's kind of pissing me off about it, because like for the stitch line, when I'm doing like the camera that I'm using, the cord keeps getting in the stitch line and stuff. So I found a guy that makes a perfect thing. Because also I'm using the Rode Wireless Go, and that gets in the stitch line. The
Oh,
wire
you can
gets
see
in the
it.
stitch line. I mean the Rode Wireless Go, okay, but then the wire will get in the stitch line, and it's a pain in my ass. But I have the.
Could you wear a lapel mic or something?
I have a DJI. I have it. I can just click the mic on the shirt. I have the DJI mic also, the wireless DJI mic.
Oh, that's nice.
Those are nice, but it wouldn't clip onto the camera. It wouldn't clip onto the thing for the camera.
Then you can see it.
I mean, it wouldn't clip on if it falls right off.
Oh,
so
yeah.
I found a guy. He makes a thing just for
mount?
just for DJI. He makes a mount just for that.
Yeah.
And so I bought it from him.
There's
today.
probably people like, is it 3D printed or
Yeah,
what?
it's 3D printed.
Okay, yeah,
So I
there you
just
go.
bought it from them today, and I'm getting it this week. you
Oh,
know?
perfect.
So like it'll fit on, and I can use a DJI. And the thing is, I have two mics.
Did he give you a couple different ones or what?
What?
Did he give you just one
He's
or a
giving me a
couple?
couple different
Yeah.
ones. Plus he's
Because
giving
3D
me one.
prints are cheap.
Plus he's giving me one too. Like it's like $60 for his whole fucking thing.
Oof, that's kind of a lot.
But there's like he's giving me like 3 different mounts. And
Okay.
you know, it's kind of a lot, but he's giving me like 3 different.
Yeah, I
mounts.
guess if you don't have a 3D printer, it's like, yeah, the 3D printers are, they're like about $150 to buy one, but then you gotta figure out how to fucking use it and shit.
No, but they went so. I don't care. I thought that's fair. What he's doing.
Yeah, 60 is kind of a lot though for a 3 mount. I'd say like maybe even 30 or something, $10
Well,
each.
that's how much he makes it for like one, but I'm getting one for each type of thing, plus a special cord, plus a special clamp, and all kinds of. Plus he's throwing in a mic. 'Cause I've also-
Maybe he's throwing in a mic too.
Well, I got the mics already, but throwing in a mic adapter, so I can put one of the mics in and use it as like I can do interviews with people and have a mic on me.
I guess it's not too
I
bad
mean,
then.
it's not bad. I mean, no fuck it. And then I just bought a bunch of LUTs from this company. Just found
Shit, how much are those?
LUTs, I mean, this is a big package. I mean, this is a $500 package.
Oof.
It's on sale for $60.
Oh, okay.
So I bought all these LUTs and everything for all social media.
What are you editing with, like Final
Yeah,
Cut?
for
Or?
Final Cut. It's all for Final Cut LUTs.
Okay.
LUTs and all kinds of After Effects, all kinds of bullshit. And then I use Canva. Are you hip to Canva?
I've heard of it.
Canva's good. I mean, if you're want to do any kind of graphic design shit.
It's kind of like a Photoshop, but it's like got AI or something.
Yeah, you can remove the background from people. You can do all kinds of like greeting cards. You can do all kinds of layouts and stuff like that.
I think I saw like a YouTube video, and that was their
you
sponsor
can
was
do shit like
Canva.
that. You know, some Canva. If you're into it, if you want to do any of that shit, it's well worth $100 something a month.
Or it helped,
year.
or to help you make your thumbnails or whatever.
It's well worth $100 something a year.
That's cool.
You know, so that's how I make all my little posters, all my little flyers, all the little bullshit.
Cool.
You know, there's a lot of shit to do out there. I mean, I fucking enjoy it.
Well, there's a lot of events in New York too that you could go and, you know, make some content of too, concerts, and we got like, you know, the Dominican parade, the Puerto Rican parade, those two things that are crazy right there, you know.
Yeah, but
Like,
I don't, that's not nice. That's not.
I know, but I mean, that's what people want to see, wild people, you know, like they want to see you at a fish out of water being out of your element, you know, like uncomfortable and shit.
Exactly. You got a good point.
They want to
there.
see you uncomfortable.
You got a good point.
Just like how you like to see me in like you like to see me in LA uncomfortable, you know. Other people like to see.
What am I doing here? Here I am in Puerto Rican. Like, I'm not Puerto Rican. I'm Puerto Rican.
Well, what's real big now is the man on the street interviews, you know, and just, it's so easy to do those. I was doing that since like 2008.
Everybody's doing the same fucking shit like on TikTok and everything.
Yeah.
Like one thing I go off about, like people going up and giving a homeless guy $500. You don't videotape. If you're gonna do something good, if you're gonna do something good, do it good. You don't fucking make content. It's not my content. Fuck you.
Helping people to.
Fuck you. You're not doing anything. You're
Virtue
doing it for
signaling.
you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna buy everybody's groceries. You're not doing it for them. You're doing it for you for content.
Yeah.
Fuck you. It's
Make
like
everybody think you're an awesome, nice person.
Yeah, you're a fucking jerk off. You're just fucking doing it for you. If you're gonna do something nice, do it.
Yeah. But I mean, I can see like with Mr. Beast and stuff doing that philanthropy stuff, he'll use
Mr.
it.
Beat is a whole different.
But he'll use that sponsor to like, you know, help a whole school or something. So that's kind of cool.
Mr. Beat is a whole different animal, though.
But that's one of the reasons the way he started though too. He got his first sponsorship, and they were going to give him $5,000, and he's like, "Hey, if you make it 10,000, I'll give it away to a homeless person." And that was his first viral video. So
See, Mr.
he's
Beat,
the same
but he's a whole
thing.
He's a whole different type of guy, though.
Yeah,
Mr.
but that's
Beat,
how it was. His first viral video is exploiting homeless
But
people.
now you get all these jerk offs that are just doing it. Fucking, you know. Mr. Beat's already started, so he can't do it again.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but you know, like nobody's being really original. It's just like everybody doing that fucking Wednesday dance.
Oh
The
yeah.
Wednesday dance is cool.
I don't even know the Wednesday
Who's
dance.
that chick?
I'm not on TikTok, so I don't know.
No, but that chick that
Wednesday
on
Addams. I've
Netflix.
seen the like ads and whatever for it.
She does this dance. It's a really cool dance. It went viral. Like she just Jenna Ortega just improvises dance. For
Yeah, that's probably part of like these shows to go viral. Like have a dance, you know.
It
needs to have a viral element.
It's a really cool fucking dance. But now everybody is fucking doing it.
Yeah, it's part of their like publicity for these shows. They have a viral element, something that goes viral from the show, or things that are easily memeable. You know, like some things that people make into memes and create a community around the show and stuff.
See, like that, I mean, it's good. One person does it. Like one person did a good one underwater, did the thing underwater.
That's the best marketing because it's like free. You got people spreading it for you.
Exactly. I mean, she did. But you know, I'm more into just doing something. Like you're original.
You need a Jimi dance.
You're an original fucking guy. You're an original fucking character. That's what I like about you and me now. And see,
Maybe too original.
You do shit that people, I mean, you do shit like getting beat up in LA. People
That really wasn't my goal, Jimmy. I wasn't trying to go. I'm like, I'll get my ass kicked tonight.
Better fucking work.
Fuck yeah, man.
Better fucking
We go get the
work.
shit beat out of me tonight. I need some content.
It puts you on the planet. Made you burger planet. No.
They smash me like a burger.
No, but seriously,
These
just
women
shit
are beating my
like
ass.
that,
Let
man.
me in here.
Just shit like that. Josh,
They're trying to kill me.
You have fucking balls. You do fucking shit that people don't do. That's just it. That's what I like about it. You're
Thanks,
doing
Jimmy.
shit, you're original. You're doing shit that people don't do.
I liked watching when you were doing those You Now streams at those like red carpet events. I thought that was kind of cool.
See, that was cool.
I thought it was neat.
It was cool, but that didn't fucking make any money. It was cool. It was fun. I like doing it, but nobody fucking did
Well, I
it.
think our problem was we were on You Now and it was just kind of a dead platform and we didn't really
It
know
was a
it.
bunch of kids.
Well, that was kind of, I think they might have been embezzling money through that or something or
Well,
weird.
see, how
They'd
I
like
got-
boost the numbers of the viewers so you'd think you had more
How
to.
I got into You Now is because one of the people that was one of the main people that worked with You Now, Paula,
Okay.
She's a really good friend of mine. She made me a whatchamacallit.
Like your account or whatever? Or
No, she made me a fucking spot program or whatever the fuck they call it.
okay, put in the partner.
Yeah, partner. She made me a partner immediately without doing shit to me. So I was able to make some. I made like money like the first time I fucking did it. Fucking people were just throwing me money. Then I made like $600 in 1 month. Then
That's
after
nice.
that,
Well, that's a lot too, because you now would take so much of our money, we would only get 30% of it. So really you made more like 12. You know, like you made more like 1,800 or something that month.
Yeah.
So you had to make 3 times the amount to even get. Some months, you know, I'd make 400, but I really made 1,200. You know, but they took fucking 800 of it. That's what I like about Twitch. They, well, you can get the donations straight through Stream Elements or Streamlabs, and that just goes straight to your PayPal, so they don't even get to touch that. But if it's any bits that goes through Twitch, the people that buy the bits, they get charged a little bit of a percentage or something when they buy the bits, and you get all the bits. But for subscriptions, Twitch takes 50%.
yeah. Well, like with whatchamacallit, buy me a coffee. Like if I got $25, I get $23.
Yeah, they take
23
something, right?
cents.
That's how they.
That's okay. I mean,
That's how
but
they
the
make
thing is,
money.
I just gotta. And then I found out on Facebook I made like on this fucking reels I got like $8-9. I mean, you get paid to get 100. I mean, that just says you earned this much money already. And
That's cool.
I don't know.
So you're monetizing those, like with ads and stuff.
See, what I'm trying to do, I want to get up to like 100 people on YouTube and 100.
You mean just 100
1,000,
subscribers or what?
1,000. I want to get 1,000 on TikTok. 1,000.
Oh yeah, you should be able to do that.
I'm doing it slowly. But right now I'm doing it slowly. It's just climbing.
I feel it's like harder too, like the older I get to fit in. Like a lot of this shit just seems like young people thing stuff or whatever.
Nobody's doing shit like this at my age.
Yeah, that's cool. I like that you're doing that. You know, it's
No,
fun.
nobody's doing this fucking shit. Like you now, I'm a fucking.
We have a unique perspective because you've lived and done a lot more stuff than a lot of people that are younger. You know, what are younger people going to talk about? Oh, I had a bad day at school today. Nobody wants to hear
I
that.
gotta start monetizing that. So I gotta start working on that angle too. Because right now I'm just getting into the. I've just been doing the strolling with Mikey for maybe a month now.
Oh, okay. I think I got all the tea out of that.
I've only been doing like the strolling with Mikey for about a month now.
Yeah.
That's kind of a new thing. And
Well, that's fun, and you have to walk them anyway, so it's just like
Yeah,
you
but
know,
now,
two birds, one
What I
stone.
want to do is like figure out different neighborhoods. I'm tired of just walking on my same neighborhood. I got to
Yeah,
different
branch out to different spots.
I got to start doing.
Well, you could always just take the subway, stop to another thing, and then do the walk there, and then
Yeah,
take it
that's
back.
what I was planning on doing. And that's cold, but what I'm also started thinking about doing though is other dog people strolling with Mikey, like somebody with their
What if
dog.
they have a dog, and then you guys have a chit chat while you're walking the dogs? That's a good idea. I like that.
Somebody told me the other night, she goes, because Kevin Nealon did that hiking with Kevin.
Yeah, that was cool. I saw that. I think he did one with Conan. Was on
But
one of his
had
guests and
celebrities,
stuff.
Audrey Plaza,
A bunch of different
celebrities
ones.
on. And like I know celebrities, you know, but not. I mean, right now I have to start just normal people. I have to catch on first.
Well, I don't think that it really. I mean, sure, celebrities probably would get more views, obviously, but people just really care about stories, you know, of like
Yeah, stories
real
are just
people
dogs
too.
and just dogs. I mean, it's like I get Louis C.K. to do it, but you know, I mean,
You know Louis C.K.?
I've known him for years.
Did he ever masturbate in front of you?
Usually,
By request.
we used to do it together. On the
Why do you think we're such good
on the
friends?
subway?
That's awesome.
No.
Hey,
But
yeah,
no,
the subway used to be a lot more
Ted
fun.
did stand up for years. I knew Louis when he was doing open mics.
Wow. When he was working for the Chris Rock show, even and all that.
What?
When he was doing Chris Rock show too, and
Way before Chris Rock.
Pootie Tang and all that. Oh, like way
Way
before that.
before that.
Damn, just doing the Comedy Cellar and stuff. Huh?
Way before that, I knew Louis when he was doing open mics. When he
Damn,
first started
dude.
out. Like Mark.
How'd you
Maron.
meet him back then?
Because I did stand up for years. I mean, I
Oh,
was
you were
doing-
doing stand-up?
I was doing the road and shit back then. I was kind of people were looking up to, kind of. But I was bullshit. I mean, I fucking was a lazy motherfucker.
Well, it's you got to be your own manager, your own da da da.
That's the whole thing. I wasn't, you know. I was
You like doing on the
I
stage?
was
I'm not
doing-
good at marketing. That's my,
Yeah,
branding and all
I
that.
was doing it to get laid and get high.
That's
You know,
why I do live
I
streaming.
know I was funny. I was funny.
not
People liked me. People liked me. But I didn't
To
really
get
put
laid
the,
and
I
to
didn't,
get
I didn't put the
high.
work in. I didn't put the work in. But if
I
I
like
did,
that.
but if I did put the work in, I'd probably be dead by now.
Well, did you get laid and get high?
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
But but the thing is, like, I worked with so many, like I used to work with Hicks all the time.
Bill
you know.
Hicks. Wow.
I worked like
Damn.
Mark Maron.
You should start a podcast where you share some of these stories. I'd love to hear stuff like
I
that.
could, but like, who cares?
People care, Jimmy. I mean, they love stories.
they like
They'll
that.
care once they get to know you. They'll care about you, and then you're the
But I have to
celebrity.
do- But I can't drop. I don't want to be a name drop motherfucker. But that's what it is.
I mean, I don't think
But, like-
anybody's gonna mind at this point. You're 70 years old. Like, I don't think the people are gonna be that mad about it.
But the thing is,
You don't
I was
expose
fucking-
them or something.
See, I was on that, but I was fucking because I quit. I was a fucking terrible drunk when I was drinking all the time.
Yeah.
And so then when I quit, I burned a lot of.
How long have you
bridges.
been sober now?
Oh, 33 years.
I quit drinking 4 years ago, so congratulations on.
Yeah, but I don't do nothing anymore. Drugs is the hardest one to do with.
I still
But,
smoke
you
a
know,
little herb, but I quit
but-
everything else.
But that's okay. I mean, I go to meetings and shit. But
You still go?
yeah.
Oh wow.
But like.
You could talk about stuff like that too, just like personal stuff. People love
That's what I could do.
hearing about things you're going through.
I'm still trying to find my niche with strolling with Mikey.
I think it's interesting that like after 30 years of sobriety, you're still going to meetings. Like that's a story.
Well, I'm still digging for my niche. And I was watching this one YouTuber, Vanessa Lau.
Okay.
Like she's pretty big. I mean, she's a big $1 million new YouTuber.
Okay.
I mean, she's always giving.
There's stuff you can learn from these new people
That's,
though.
that's what I'm watching her. I mean, she's
Find their secret
but she
sauce.
Says, but she says like niches. She says your niche will find you.
Yeah. There's a guy, Ryan Trahan. He did this penny series of, can you turn in a penny into a house over like a month or something? And he kept trading things to, like, I already heard that story on Reddit. Somebody else already did it, but he just saw it on Reddit and then he did it on YouTube and then, it went fucking viral, and it wasn't like even an original idea that he had, but now everybody credits the penny thing to him, even though. I think the original guy, he did it with like a red paper clip or something like that.
Just gotta be original. Like I got down.
Well, I mean, he wasn't even original. It's just.
I got Mikey now.
I think he just did the right thing at the right time. Like,
I got a little fucking hat for Mikey today. He was strolling around with a little.
you didn't give him like a matching beret, right? Where'd you get that hat? It looks like something Lenny Kravitz would wear or
It's a
something.
cool hat.
It looks like something very stylish for sure. Is that designer or anything like
Man,
that?
do you
Or?
remember anything? Who's in?
It's funky. These women keep messaging you. Who are you? I don't know you.
And from where?
Let's see what the chat's saying here.
Over here is like.
What do you guys think here? We're talking shop here.
Like here's him today in the dog and staring at people to say, wow.
He always picks cute girls too.
No,
He's
man,
got
he picks-
okay. The
He
little
picks guys too.
some of the girls he chooses are
Nobody's
pretty
been
cute.
See, here's him with this.
Show them that picture.
My little dog.
There's Mikey with his hat on. I like how it's like sideways.
I just got some good videos of him today.
That's awesome.
But see, this is the type of shit I can do in Canva,
Oh, okay. Here, show the chat. That's pretty cool. Makes it look like he's walking through the woods.
See, that's
There's like a little
Canva.
animation.
You can do all this shit in Canva. Canva's fucking amazing. See, like here's like a New Year's Eve card. Pretty cool.
Oh, we might get. I don't know if this is like copyright free or though. Probably is.
She's from France.
Je ne sais pas. Easy.
Jimmy. We met in France, in Paris. You told me to look you up if I was ever in town. I'm here now. I want to talk to you. Do you have Mikey? Can I see him?
And from where? I'm from France. I'm sorry, where did I meet you?
Yeah, have you been to France too? You ever been to Europe and stuff throughout the years?
I don't know who this fucking broad is. Anyway, fuck it.
Have you been to France?
No.
Okay.
I
I've
think
never
she's
been.
got the wrong number.
Maybe she's got the right number. You know what I mean?
Send me a picture. Get me fucking nude pics.
Some nude pics. Send me.
She asked if I went to work today. Did I have fun at work?
Did you have fun at work today? Who has fun at work? Are you a clown or something? You have a good time at work today? Who the fuck is that? Anybody? No one likes their job.
Oh, I think she has wrong number.
And she's like, but I'm lonely. Will you talk to me anyway? How dare you interrupt our tea party, lady?
I think you may have the wrong number.
Yeah. That's what it's starting to look like.
Because she started out the thing, first with the extra, good morning, beautiful day begins with my blessing.
Weird.
Did you go well at work today? Why didn't you reply to
Sounds
the
like
message?
she's trying to get some dick or something.
Did you go well at work today? Why didn't you reply to the message? Now, who is this?
Who the fuck says a
Do you
beautiful
remember-
day begins
She goes,
with
"A
my
man."
blessing?
She goes, a man, do you remember anything? From where? I'm from France. I'm sorry, where did I meet you? I thought you were my old friend.
Ask her to send a pic. Can you send a pic to remind me? Can you send me a picture? Well, no, just a normal picture, but not like...
I'm going to block her soon.
You're gonna block her soon. Let her send a few more. What if you're like, can you send a picture of yourself to remind me? And it's like her in lingerie, and you're like, okay.
None of my cam
I think
girls,
I do remind
none
you.
of my cam girls have my cell phone number.
Do you have cam girls that work for you, or will
No,
they just
no,
do
no.
stuff
Girls that go on cam and stuff.
that you watch, do stuff?
Yeah, like you ever seen My Free Cams?
Yeah, I have, but I never actually like paid them to do individual stuff.
No,
I just freeload on the other stuff they're
I
doing.
do too, so, you know.
I went to on 8th Avenue on my 21st or 22nd birthday. They used to have like peep show booths and stuff. I went there.
Yeah, there's fucking
The
so
stroke
much-
booth.
There's so much fucking, such a perverted fucking world we live in.
Well, we're born with the parts to do it, so everything in nature does that. I don't think it's really that perverted.
It's
It's
cool. But, you know,
just something everybody likes doing.
no, but I just have to figure out how to do what I'm doing.
Well,
I mean, it's a process.
it takes time. All these new apps and all this stuff takes time to learn all the different
The
shit
thing with
too.
the 360 shit, though, it's easy to fucking edit, because, like I said, nobody else is doing it.
Yeah. What kind of phone do you use?
What?
What kind of phone do you have?
One years I got the 14, but, you know,
You do?
the iPhone, yeah.
Damn.
It's just, you know,
Is that the newest one?
yeah.
Damn, dude.
I always get
I still got the S10 Galaxy
Because
S10.
see, here's just some, see how I can just fucking edit the whole thing.
Damn, dude, that's cool.
I can do all the keyframes and everything down
It looks
here.
good, really good.
You know,
And what's nice is you have, if you're like, want to talk about a certain thing, you can move it around to that thing you're talking about. And then, you know what's neat too? If you accidentally end up capturing like someone getting hit by a car or some fucked up shit, you know, like you could sell that to the news or something too, because you're like recording 360 degrees. You're gonna get way more chance of accidentally
You know what I have to do? I just hit-
capturing something crazy.
Wherever I want to fucking keyframe it, I just hit it. That's what
And then it'll stop. It'll stay at that angle.
yeah,
Okay.
wherever I want to put it.
Okay. I see what you mean.
So it's pretty cool like that, you know.
Very cool.
Like here's in the fucking Whole Foods.
Yeah, it looks cool.
See, I already have it already
Fishy.
already have shit keyframes, you know.
That's cool. And then it'll slowly move it to the next keyframe spot or whatever. Is
Why I
that?
do that?
You know what I mean? Like if
When I
you put
hit
it
it,
here.
I hit it. Like if I want to, if I want to move it right here, just hit the keyframe right there and just put it
Oh, and
in the
it'll do
position
quick.
I want it.
Okay.
And I put it like, if I want it right here, boom.
That's cool.
I want it here, boom.
I haven't messed with that yet. A lot of the stuff I do these days, since the audience I built is
Then
more
you
into
also see, then I can
live
go-
stuff. They
I
don't
can
watch a lot of my
reset the edit
edited stuff.
and just start over again, and then I can put it in if I want. I put it into.
You smell fish in here? Someone eat fish?
See, yeah. See if I want to put it into like landscape now, I just switch it like that, and go from portrait to landscape to fucking square to this fucking shit.
Cool.
You know, I can also.
And the resolution still looks good, even though like it's like only taking a little part of the whole picture.
See, not like that. This other camera I have that I haven't been used to. I'm waiting to get this stuff now so I can get the cord out of the cord was okay there. So I get it out of the stitch line though. If I do that, because the other one I can the newest camera can go me mode, where it's just like you watching, no 360, just single camera, me straight up and down. So I can vlog like that. And so it's no distortion or anything, just show me like walking down the street and the selfie stick's invisible.
What makes it? That's 360 too.
What?
Is that made by Insta360 as well?
What?
The new camera thing. Is that what you're talking about?
Well, Insta360 makes all. They're blowing GoPro out of the fucking water.
Yeah. Well, especially in the 360 market.
GoPro,
I don't know if they're as good as like
other people
GoPros.
have 360, but you know.
GoPro has really nice. It has like the dynamic range or whatever, like in the darks and the lights and stuff.
But now 360
little
is even caught up with that shit.
Yeah.
But like, the thing is, like, you got the stitch.
They have the Insta360 Go 2. People use that. I got into FPV drones as kind of a little hobby I got into a couple years ago. So we put little cameras on the drones and fly them around and stuff. And I wear goggles so I can see what the drones
Yeah,
see.
because I'm doing like when I'm holding the stick, because the lenses are on each side of the camera.
Yeah.
So it's right down the stitch line, so you don't see the stick. So that's why I'm walking along. It looks like somebody's.
Well, I would
filming
point
me.
one of the cameras at you, so there's not going to be a stitch line right in the middle of your face or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's what I can do. That's they have a me mode. I can do that.
Oh,
also.
the me mode. Okay.
But I can also do if I want to do 360 where I can move shit around.
Oh,
If I'm
okay.
talking, I can look over here, look over there, walk like take my this Cafe Gitanas and all these fucking city bikes.
That's
here.
cool. Well, what I like about the Insta360 camera too, it's a little less inconspicuous than like holding the camera. 'Cause you just got the stick and you're holding like people. I think people kind of like they act a little more natural around the camera. They don't act like, oh hey, I'm on it. I'm on. This guy's
And then
filming
they're walking.
something.
And I also got like the wireless
more
Go.
natural.
I also got the wireless Go mic on me and I'm talking. People look at me like I'm fucking, what the fuck are you talking about? So that's okay.
Well, I think with New York, there's enough people vlogging. People probably assume you're doing
Then I
something.
also got a camera like I can vlog, it's like a wireless mic for vlogging. I just got the Sony microphone put on the camera, but I returned it today because fuck that.
You didn't like it?
I returned it just because, I got the wireless, I got the fucking, the
Yeah.
DJI and I got the wireless mics.
Well, if you're
And
not
so-
going to use it.
And also like I can set the camera like over there and talk right here and it'll pick me up.
Yeah,
just
that's
perfectly.
nice. Instead of having it plugged in.
With the camera, with the microphone, it's not going to pick me up.
Yeah.
It's like right here, like you could talk. But like if I'm meeting somebody on the streets, I can mic them up and mic me up and they're cool like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
There's a lot of fun.
Yeah, because you got the two mics that comes with
The
two
mics.
and a receiver,
Like
right?
the wireless Go, I just got one mic.
Some of those two will do like internal recording on their own little things.
And then I
So
get lav mics, I can use with the lav mic to me.
perfect. Well, that's perfect for your like if you started a podcast of like walking, like you said, walking up with other people while you're walking the dogs and
Exactly.
just talking about.
'Cause I can-
Dude, that'd be perfect if you could get Louis and some of these people to actually to do it with you. Your shit would go big quick,
It would, I have to, but it's something that I'm not going to impose. I don't see him all the time. I don't call him
Haven't
up.
seen him in a while.
I see him now and
What's the
then.
worst he could? If you're not hanging out with him that much, the worst he could say is, "Oh, I'm just busy. I'm really busy, Jimmy. I'd love to, but
he's somebody, he's a nice person. He's not gonna. He would, if he can do it, he would do it. If he can't, he won't.
well, he's got to walk his dog anyway. So
Yeah, I see him now and then.
just be like, hey, I started this new podcast. where as I'm walking Mikey, I'm talking to the camera. I was just wondering if you would want to be a guest on my podcast that, and walk our dogs together and just talk about, whatever. You could talk about comedy or talk about the dogs or talk about whatever.
Off in front of people.
I don't know if I'd bring that one up.
I would.
Yeah.
Louis C.K.
Remember we used to beat up
You
together?
think it was funny?
Yeah.
Because, he didn't do nothing fucking wrong. I mean, that was bullshit.
I don't know the story. I'm sure that they always...
The whole thing, these chicks just wanted to fucking, get something.
Well, anything where someone brings something up that happened 20 years ago, and it's like, now you're bringing... 10 years later, you bring this shit up. It's like, why didn't you fucking... If it was so bad, why didn't you talk about it then?
It's not like Harvey Weinstein. Now, that guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah, I agree.
That guy's a piece of shit. Louis fucking asked permission if they said...
If he has permission, then do you mind?
It's not like he's on the subway doing it.
Yeah. Do you mind? Usually, I don't even ask. That's more of a general thing.
No, but
I don't do. I've had a couple.
No, but Harvey Weinstein, there's another guy that takes pictures of him. He was a piece of shit.
You met him?
Oh, millions. He's an asshole.
You met him a ton of times? At these movie things and whatever?
He's a fucking asshole. He's always an asshole.
Well, it's probably...
He got what he out of everybody that's ever...
He screwed over enough people. He fucking...
Now, Trump is the guy that's got to go next.
He's going up the river, you think, or what?
Well, right now, the Georgia just came back. The prosecutor, the grand jury finished the case. It's going to the prosecution.
Well, I thought didn't New York already press a bunch of charges?
No, Georgia, the Georgia one's the one that's going to fucking...
Was that the one where he tried to get them to, lie about the election results or whatever?
All I need is 1,000 or fuck.
Yeah, make those... Yeah, find those ballots or whatever.
That's when he's saying shit like on tape or recorded. I mean, that's the one that's going to take him down.
He's not a very smart guy.
He is. He's a con man.
Well, he just didn't think nothing could ever happen to him. So it's like careless at some point.
I gotta admit, though, he is the greatest fucking con artist that ever lived. I mean, he's fucking great.
He gets all his Christians eating out of his hand. He holds the Bible upside down, and they're like, this guy loves God.
Oh, do you see his fucking Don Jr. selling We the People Bibles?
Well, they know that's their target Democrat. He was a Democrat before, and he's like, oh, these Republicans are
Don
stupid.
Jr. is selling fucking Bibles now. But get a Trump We the People Bible.
Trump Bible. Well, it's like their own religion. Trump's a religion. It's a cult.
Just as fucking like his FTP.
Well, they had to stop the steal thing too, and people were donating millions to that, and it just went to him.
It was NFT cards that he was fucking selling.
Yeah, I'm sure
he made fucking $2-3 million off of that.
I'm sure.
He's a fucking better.
He's a good businessman as far as fucking licensing his name to all this stuff.
People fucking watching
Well, he was on that show, The Apprentice. I think so. A lot of people think he's successful because he was on TV.
No,
they see TV and they're like, whoa.
He's another person. He's a person see Jared Kushner. I just take pictures of him all the time. This was before Ivanka. This was before Ivanka Trump. Like Jared Kushner, because the guy that I worked for, we used to work for the Observer magazine, the Observer newspaper. That was Jared Kushner's newspaper.
Oh, really?
We used to work for them all the time. So I met Jared hundreds.
I didn't know he was in the media and stuff.
He was in a long time.
So is that why he's so good as a publicist? Because he knows a lot of media contacts?
The Observer was his paper for a long time. And then this was before Ivanka. I always do his parties and stuff like that. And I'd always try to schmooze. Maybe he'll hire me personally instead of hiring me through the company that I worked for. But that, he was a nice guy. Steve Mnuchin, that fucking piece of shit. I'd go over his apartment and stuff and do parties at his apartment. Trump and Melania.
Did you ever see them drink baby's blood or anything?
Not yet. No, man, all these Wilbur
They
Ross.
do that after Jimmy. Jimmy, it's kind of getting late. It's time for you to go now.
Fucking Wilbur Ross.
Bring out the blood.
All those fucking scumbags are in Washington. Wilbur Ross, fucking Mnuchin, all those fucking cronies.
Dan Rathers.
Dan Rathers is cool though.
I'm kidding. I don't know. Yeah, he's cool. He seems cool.
No, but
he seems like a legit journalist.
Ivanka, I knew her.
I feel like he has credibility.
I was taking her picture way before Jared. I'd see her all the time before.
Ivanka?
But the one thing is, I'm surprised. I never saw Eric or Don Jr. in those days. I never saw them. I'd see Ivanka, I'd see Trump, I'd see Melania, I'd see all those.
So Ivanka's really hands-on with the Trump affairs and the events. Well, she's so pretty,
She
they
was-
probably...
She was at every event. I mean, she'd always be walking red carpet. Yeah.
She's beautiful, right?
Ghislaine Maxwell.
You met her?
Taking her pictures.
You met
so
Epstein
many,
too?
Probably, but I don't
Didn't
remember.
know.
But her, I've taken her pictures so many times.
Wow.
And she was like
She was hanging out with everybody
She was
popular,
one of
right?
the nicest people. Every time I see her, she's just like so nice. She's like nice. I mean, I always talk to her. She's hot. I'd always be flirting with her. and talking to her.
Socialites.
I know
Sociopaths.
all the socialites. The Hiltons before
People
they
could
were
be nice and
anybody.
do horrible things, you know?
The Hilton sisters, before they were big, I fucking taken their pictures. All these motherfuckers.
Well, I saw that one you posted the other day of Heath Ledger and Christian Bale,
Yeah,
their
that-
last dinner before he died.
Yeah, somebody
cool.
sent me that picture. I didn't even know I had that took that picture.
That's wild, man.
That's
Do you still have a
27
ton of like prints and stuff in your apartment and
I got
everything, or what?
prints, it's all digital on fucking hard drive. I mean,
Can we come over sometime and look at some of your works? Or,
I don't know where it is. I don't know where it is.
well, if you got some time if you find some stuff, or I'd like to check out your stuff, or
If I do, but I don't know.
if you're interested in it,
yeah,
it'd be cool to like check out your
I want
stuff.
to dig into that. I mean, shit, it's a pain in the ass to hook up hard.
Well, it might be
drive.
neat to like if you find some of those,
me
pictures. You
find
can
something.
share a story of that night, for your pod. You have endless amounts of content with that stuff. Like here's the
good
night of
point
this.
there.
While I worked with so and so and at this time, and I was doing this gig.
See,
da
I
da
was
da.
so burned out. The person I worked for totally burned me out of taking pictures, wanting to be a photographer.
We'll talk about that too, and that's why you're doing YouTube and other stuff.
Because a couple of weeks ago, this friend of mine, she has a hair salon. She wanted me to be a photographer for that, and I was busking in the day, and I go, I'll come over late. But
So you still have all your photography stuff and
no,
everything?
but she's like one of my best friends. She's a hairstylist. I mean, she's a big salon.
No, I mean you still have like some nice cameras and lenses and
No, I
stuff.
sold most of the shit. I got just Sony stuff now.
Okay, yeah, that's what I got a Sony A6100 and then
I
like
got
one
the
lens.
6400. I got the ZV10, the ZV1.
Okay.
I got the
That's good for
Insta360.
vlogging and everything.
I got the vlogging camera.
I use the A6100. I use it for streaming on Twitch.
I almost bought the new Sony FX30.
Oof, that's expensive, isn't it?
It's 1800. I almost bought it, but then I bought it at Best Buy, but I never picked it up. I said, fuck, I don't need this fucking thing. 'Cause I was going to sell my A7, my other Sony cameras. and just
Yeah,
start doing
I do that a
video.
lot too. Like,
But then the
Sell
thing is, I
old
can
gear,
do
get
video. I can do video just as good as my ZV1.
Yeah.
And camcorder. I got good fucking equipment.
yeah, I tried the A5100, and it was a pretty big leap between the A51 and the 6100. But some of the generations, there's not really much reward. Like if you're not shooting 4K 60, if you're only doing 4K 30, a lot of it, like the A6100 is fine
Yeah.
for me.
See, I gotta learn how to do. So I'm still learning how to do all this shit too. Like
Well,
I
they
got
keep
all-
changing shit on you
I got all
too. New
these
stuff.
LUTs today. I got this big LUT package that's worth like they said, it's worth
Yeah.
$500 some dollars. I got it
But only
64.
for $59.99.
No, but I mean it's a pretty serious LUTs.
Who makes it? The Lutz pack? Is it?
I forget the name of the company.
It's a
already.
big ass company that makes it.
What?
It's a big company photo company that
I
makes
don't
it.
know,
Or
I fucking
that's
don't know.
okay. I just wondered. I didn't know if it was like a
I
big
just bought it 'cause
YouTuber or
looking
something.
For LUTs, and it seemed like a good deal. This big LUT package.
Yeah.
All their LUTs.
But then you're
Like
gonna have to
each
scan
of
through the four. I guess you could just put a star or save the ones that you like the
No,
most.
each of the LUT packages that
Put
they
your
had
favorites.
were like $34, $44, something like that for like
Yeah.
one set. But this was all the sets of everything they have for $64. So I went for it because fuck it. I ain't got any money.
It never expires, right?
I'll just do this shit. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
especially if you can actually own something these days. A
I'm
lot of
Amaz-
the software companies,
I'm
they just want to
Amazon.
license the They want you to be a subscription,
They're called 4 Editors.
pay forever for it.
4 Editors is the name of the LUT company.
Okay.
I'm fucking Amazon's bitch. I fucking owe them so much fucking. And then I just got a letter today from the fucking from the COVID loan I took out.
COVID loan. Yeah, did you fill out the thing for it or
I
what?
got the COVID loan a long time ago.
Yeah, you shouldn't have to pay that back if you prove
Well,
whatever.
I got the COVID loan, get the loan.
The PPP
and then
loan?
I got the other one that you don't have to pay back.
Yeah, I got the PPP loan twice, I
I got
think.
that 15 fucking grand they gave me.
Oh, I didn't get that much.
I got 50. I couldn't believe it.
So then what? They said you got to pay it back or what?
Not that, the 6,400 I have to pay back.
Oh.
That was a loan. But they said if you don't pay back, it'll accrue and you have to pay it all back in 30 years.
In interest or something or what?
Yeah. Well, if you don't pay it back, you have to pay a lump sum in 30 years.
Oh.
I don't think I'm gonna make it.
You're
to
like,
the movie.
okay, sure, come and get it. You don't think you'll make it to
I don't think I'm
100?
around in 30 years. I mean,
You're like, I'll take that bet. 30 years? All right. You're like,
if I'm still
what
here-
day is it today?
if I'm
All
still
right,
here-
I'll be 100 years old?
Okay,
Sure.
if I'm still here in 30 years, and fuck,
Well, what's $6,000 in 30 years won't be nearly as much money,
but
too.
it's only 3% interest, 2% interest, something like that. I mean, I'll nickel and dime them. I don't give a
Yeah,
fuck.
here you go. It's $20. I'm paying on it.
So just, it's like it was a real easy loan to take. You know?
Damn, so where'd that $15,000 go? Damn.
But man, like the fucking other one, like I didn't even, like a friend of mine told me, so I just did some background work and I just made up some bullshit and they were not, you're not accepting. I go, look, I didn't know what to fucking put down. I did extra, so I started sending all my fucking W-9s or whatever from background work, extra work and stuff like that. And they said I'm qualified and they gave me all this money.
That's a nice fucking chunk of change.
You know, but what I did with it, I didn't fucking be an asshole with it. I just paid off all my credit cards and shit. You know, I mean, I paid off everything though.
Well, at least you got out of debt. That's good.
I'm back in again.
Jimmy just trying to keep tread water above debt.
Like I said, I'm
over
Amazon.
here.
I'm Amazon's bitch.
That's why I took my credit card and I cut it up. I just don't have it. I still have the account because I didn't close it because I guess
See,
it
I'm an
messes with
asshole
your
like that too. See, I will get like no interest credit cards, no interest for anything.
Yeah, it makes it easy to rack up the
I'll
debt.
get that, and so then when I get up to like the no interest part, I either pay it all off, or I'll flip it to a balance
Another card.
transfer.
Yeah.
Balance transfer this shit. You know, just keep it floating, just keep it consolidate shit. And I pay my credit. I got a 791 credit score.
That's a pretty nice credit score.
So you know, I mean, I'm not a jerk off. I mean, I pay shit back.
Jerk up. I fucking got good credit, man. Come on now.
I got good credit. I pay shit off.
Did you ever know Terry Richardson? He's like a
I know Terry really well. I've known
yeah.
him.
I met him one day, or just saw him outside of like Soho. He's
He
like,
lived-
he always taking pictures of like young models and
Yeah,
shit.
he used to live in the
For
neighborhood,
Vice.
but I guess he got run out of the neighborhood.
Oh, he had a bad reputation, I heard. Like kind of being
I
creepy
used
with
to see
women.
Terry all the time. He's another guy who used to walk dogs. I've known Terry for a long time.
Old T-Bone. They called him T-Bone, I guess.
I don't know what the fuck you call it.
T-Bone. They got a
Just
tattoo of a T-bone steak.
Yeah, just a friend
T-bone.
of mine, know the director Abel Ferrara.
Of LaFara?
Abel Ferrara.
Abel No.
He did like The Bad Lieutenant. He did all those movies.
That's cool.
King of New York.
Whoa.
He's done a lot
Kings
of
of New York?
King of New York.
King of New York, okay.
But he's a big director.
Okay. Is
He's
King
a
of New
good-
York a new movie?
No, it's an old movie.
Okay.
You know, it's just a lot.
I'm thinking King of Staten Island with fucking
Oh,
that
yeah,
dude
Pete
from
Davidson.
fucking. That's
No,
it.
but-
I was like,
No,
oh
but
god.
Abel's a good
I hate
friend
that
of mine.
guy.
I was just with him last week because he lives in Italy now. You get out of New York, he makes a lot of fucking movies.
That's cool.
You know, I
Just
know-
being able to finish something's a whole
I know a lot of fucking
talent in
people.
itself. It's hard to like. It's easy to start something, or it's hard to get it
But I
finished.
just gotta find.
sorry.
I just gotta find my own fucking thing. That's it. You gotta find your own fucking thing. Like you've got your own niche. What you're doing is fucking good.
Getting beat up in Hollywood.
No, not even that, 'cause you've been hanging in there for a long time, though. You're good with what you do. You are. I mean, you're consistent.
Well, yeah, there's about 3 months where I kind of took a break this year, but I'm getting back into
Even
it.
like when you're on You Now, like the graphics that you would set up and everything for your stream and everything. Like all the graphics, I mean, that's fucking good. Nobody's doing shit like that.
Yeah, try to do something a little bit innovative, I
But
guess.
you're all like, you're a PC guy, but you know, I wouldn't know how to do all that shit. you know.
Yeah, I try. There's some new shit I gotta learn too. It's like
Well,
they're changing
like I
stuff
said-
on me too.
Like I said, I'm 70 years old. I'm still learning how to do. Like
That's
it's
impressive that you learned Final Cut Pro and all that stuff. You know Photoshop
I
and all
don't know how
that.
to do this.
You know Photoshop, right? Really?
Not that well. I mean, but I don't even use Photoshop anymore. Now I use Affinity Photo. Are you hip to Affinity Photo?
No.
It's not a subscription like Photoshop. It's like Affinity Photo, Affinity Design, and Affinity Publisher. It's like all the Illustrator.
I still have like a old version of like Creative Suite, so I'm not paying the subscription.
Like you buy it once and you own it. It's just as good as Photoshop. Affinity Photo is just as good as Photoshop.
There's some
not better.
free web
And you
ones
buy it-
too, web browser,
Yeah,
Photoshop
exactly.
things.
So, all kinds of bullshit out there.
Yeah.
You know, like the Final Cut.
I used one the other day when I didn't have Photoshop on one of my computers, just an online kind of browser Photoshop, and it got the job done, you know?
You can do so much shit out there for free. And like, when I started paying for YouTube Premium too.
Ooh.
I mean, it's
It's
like
nice not having the commercials though.
It's $11 a month, so I figured look, I'd be into watch. I watch a lot of YouTube. I'd watch shit and fucking these fucking commercials, pain in my ass.
I can help you set up an ad block on there with a Chrome link that I use, but you have to go to GitHub and then you copy and paste like a command line that you plug into like this thing, so it will ad block for like Twitch and YouTube and stuff.
See,
It's a little bit more complicated than just adding it, but it's not too bad.
no,
But that's what I've been using.
I pay for the YouTube, so fuck it. Because right now I just fucking got my Social Security got
I'm
raised.
sure Susan's happy.
What?
Susan, there's the lady
Well,
that
Social
runs
See, my
YouTube's name is Susan something.
My Social Security now is fucking good. Like I make my rent is like frozen because I get this thing in New York it's called SCREE.
What's that?
Senior Citizens Rent Increase Exemption.
Ooh,
So I can freeze. I'm rent stabilized. So I freeze
what's
my
your rent then?
So my rent's frozen, and the landlord don't lose because they give the tax breaks to
Ooh,
landlords.
for like property tax break or
Yeah,
something.
they give him a break, so it's like he's not losing anything by me paying SCREE.
Oh,
So my
okay.
rent's frozen, so Social Security now pays my rent, pays my Con Ed, pays like my internet.
Is that HUD too then, or what?
What?
Are you on HUD too?
No,
Or,
my internet's only like $30 a month,
yeah.
and that's good. I mean, I got internet. No, I got this.
What's
new
your rent froze at? If you don't mind me asking.
$866.
Damn, that's nice for this fucking neighborhood. That's really
No,
good.
for people in my building are paying like 3,000, 4,000.
2,000 or 3,000 or 4,000.
So you know, but I've been in my apartment like 30 fucking years.
30 years?
About that. A long time.
Wow, man.
I've been here in this neighborhood a long fucking time.
Wow. Well, I'm sure you got some good stories of like. Is this considered the East Village or Soho down here?
This is Little Italy.
This is considered Little Italy.
Actually, they call it Nolita now.
Nolita.
North of Italy, but this is fucking Little Italy.
Okay.
This is Little fucking Italy.
Little Italy's Little Italy
But
now.
this
It's like
is
2
originally-
blocks.
But they call it
3
Nolita
blocks.
because they can jack up the rents on the millennials and shit. But this is Little fucking Italy.
Nolita.
See that St.
But just like a
Patrick's
block or two over is East Village, right? Or Lower East Side.
No, East Village is over that way,
Okay.
over in the east. It's kind of, you know, on the other side of Bowers, East Village.
Was over there just Soho then, or South
That's
House?
Soho, that's Soho. See, like, when there's, you know, like, I'm kind of Soho, Little Italy where my apartment is.
That's cool.
But, you know, but they call it Nolita now. But, you know, like, I forget what I was talking about. But, you know, my rent's frozen.
That's
I
good.
fucking got, you know, I fucking got Medicaid. I got food stamps.
Are you having to take any medications or anything?
No, I'm taking a couple medications.
That's good.
I mean, I take
A lot of people your age are having to take all kinds of
I
shit.
take fucking heart, fucking, whatchamacallit.
Like a blood thinner or something?
I
Or
take a blood thinner because I had a blood clot. Sometimes I take fucking,
what do you take, Coumadin or something like that?
No, not that. I take some other bullshit.
Okay.
You know, I take some fucking thing for blood pressure, fucking thing. You know,
It's like typical stuff they'd give somebody that's
no
older.
bullshit, fucking,
But not like a ton of shit. That's good.
no, you know. And then, like I said, I get fucking Medicaid. I get fucking food stamps.
You get food stamps too? Damn,
I
that's
don't know how
nice.
the fuck I got it. I mean,
How much they give you a month? 200?
281.
Damn, that's nice. I was on food stamps. They'd give me like, I think 180 a month. And
I was that guy that was eating like steak on food stamps and shit.
That's the shit too. That's the shit too. 'Cause I don't buy a bunch of bullshit. I still shop for food like I'm broke.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
true.
I would go up to. I found this girl I was dating. She lived over on like, kind of by the West Side Highway, and there's a meat market that's on like, over on 48th Street and like 8th Avenue or something, 8th or 9th Avenue. It's a big meat market there, and they sell wholesale meat. And I could get like porterhouse T-bone steaks there for like $5.50 a pound. So I'd go there with my food stamps and get like the $5.50 a pound steaks, and I'd just have a whole backpack full of steaks I'd put in the freezer.
See me, I'm a cheap bastard. I mean, I'm fucking just.
I did burgers and stuff a lot too, or
frugal.
whatever.
I still spend.
But sometimes I would do like about $100 in steaks.
I'm still used to being broke, so I don't fucking go crazy buying shit. You know? Cause no fuck, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I mean,
What do you eat a lot of at home? What do you usually eat at home?
Just fucking Trader Joe's crap. Frozen shit. Last night I actually made.
Just add water?
What?
Just add water?
Man, just make bullshit.
You like the curries or any of that stuff they make?
What?
Do you like any of the Indian food they
The
make?
Indian food's good with Trader
of it's
Joe's.
pretty good.
The pastas are good with Trader Joe's. Whole Foods got better pizzas, I think. Whole Foods is like a block away. I go to Whole Foods. It's expensive. And that's, even then, I look at it's expensive. When I got food, I'm not having my pay. And then we got this market over here. This fucking market over here. This new market on Mulberry.
Well, even if you got food
This
stamps, still want to
fucking
get the most for your
This
money.
market over here makes Whole Foods look like a dollar store.
It's so
Oh,
expensive.
this fucking got retarded expensive.
Bougie.
What?
It's all bougie, expensive shit.
Also, this supermarket that used to be there called Med Foods, it was cheap. I mean, it was just like regular, inexpensive stuff.
Yeah.
Now this market here, I mean, the price is like more than Whole Foods.
Do they still have Gristedes in Manhattan?
Yeah, but Christina, I walked my store.
Is it
where
expensive
Christina's
too?
used to be, that's not happening anymore. You got Morton Williams, that's fucking expensive. But all the
And when I
stores-
live in Brooklyn, when I usually go to Food Town, I would go to Food
Food
Town a
Town's
lot.
good, that's reasonable.
Or
Key
I'd go to Key Foods or
Key
like
Foods is
C-Town.
reasonable.
C-Town's like it starts getting like lower. There's
No,
Food Bazaar off
But
the
that
L.
shit's-
It's a lot
that
cheaper.
shit's reasonable.
Yeah, it's cheaper. I'll go to Food Bazaar sometimes too. Is around
You know,
real
shit's
cheap.
reasonable. I mean, the food now is fucking ridiculous expensive.
Everything is just. I mean, this is a story of as old as time. It's like things getting more expensive.
I'll be honest with you, I can't believe I'm still alive right now. I have no fucking idea.
How am I alive still?
I have no fucking idea.
Is this the best you can do, Yahweh?
I have no fucking idea what keeps me fucking going. I fucking,
This is the will to keep going, man.
yeah, I can't believe it baffles me.
Mikey making music.
It baffles me.
Do you make pretty good music or pretty good money sometimes playing the music and stuff?
Once in
How's
a
that
while.
work?
Sometimes
Hit or
it's good.
miss or what?
It's hit or miss. Sometimes I can make like fucking 80, 90 bucks in a day. Sometimes I make $3.
See, I did some busking in Indianapolis. I have some original songs that I made, and I got a little speaker and like a loop station and a mic, and a lot of my loops and stuff I've already made just with my keyboard through the loop station. But I'll like beatbox some new stuff. But yeah, that's the same thing I experienced. Like some days I'd make like $60. Another day I'd make like some days I'd make nothing. And I was like,
I always get something, but
Yeah.
like last week it was fucking cold, and I made like $35 last week, the whole weekend.
the whole weekend. Oof, that's rough.
Not bad, but then also
Was it better on the holidays or on Christmas? People shopping.
It all depends. Like, I go a block from where I live. So
Well, if I saw you playing an instrument and then a guy just sitting there doing nothing asking for money, I'd be way more inclined to give you money than somebody
But I'm playing
that I
a-
think's going to
I'm
use it
also
on
playing
heroin.
something
Or,
nobody's fucking playing. I'm playing a fucking shovel.
yeah, that's pretty cool too.
Nobody's doing that.
Where'd you get that thing? One of your friends make it or what?
No, I saw somebody playing. Saw this guy on YouTube, Justin
That makes them or something?
Johnson. He's fucking good. He plays all instruments. I said his shovels are expensive though. Then I found somebody else that makes shovel guitars on eBay that's not as expensive as his.
Okay.
And so I just got it, open G tuning and play slide. And I just learned how to do it.
Well, next time that you're going to go do your busking, I'd like to come down and like film you doing it for a little bit
You're gonna
downtown.
be here
Or,
for, like, next
I'll be here for
week.
next 3 weeks.
Okay, maybe not this weekend, 'cause this weekend I think it might be cold. And I don't. Sunday I'm not gonna do because I have some event.
Okay. But whenever, next 3 weeks, hit me
That'd be
up.
cool. That'd be great.
And then might get you some more followers too. People see you playing music and stuff, and they want to like check out your YouTube channel and stuff.
Yeah, because I do the busking.
Are you putting some of your videos of playing music on YouTube too?
Yes, I was, but I don't really have anybody really videotaping.
Because that's the problem. You don't want your camera to get stolen
I
or
don't have
whatever.
any. I don't have anybody. I don't want to keep bothering. Like there's this artist that works
I'm trying
next.
to think if there's like a way you could like take like a bike cable and then like have some kind of mount, where you put it, you know what I mean? You could put it on like chain, chain your phone into a thing, some kind of, where it's got like this bracket where it screws in, so like it's the phone, unless you unscrew it, it's kind of hard to get it out of this thing, but if it's on a thing over on like a light post or something close to you, facing you, where
Also too, like if I put up in front of me,
put it on a mount,
so
like
many
mount it.
people walking in front of it and everything. But,
or if it's a wooden telephone post, you might be able to screw something in with some screws and everything.
Because the artist, there's this artist that works that does her art next to me. They're good friends of mine. Him and
Was
his
she sell
wife.
paintings or what?
Him and his wife, and they make. He does well. I mean, he sells his art. He sells.
Did
a
they
lot
ever
of
give you
stuff.
shit for having the microphone and the speaker and stuff, or?
Cops don't say nothing. But one day his wife, she goes, you can't. We're getting tired of hearing this music. I hate
Oh, it's
the
too
blues.
much of the same shit.
I'll admit it. It's fucking the same shit. And she goes, well, you gotta cut it down a little bit. And they're my friends and everything.
Yikes.
She goes, look, you're fucking driving
Get
me
tired of
fucking
looking at your
crazy.
fucking same
I hate
paintings.
this fucking blues. I hate. And so, and I used to have, she used to always take pictures, videos of me and shit like that. And I just want to ask her. I mean, they're my friends. I see them
Yeah.
every weekend. I talk.
You want to
them.
keep it cool, but
We're
that's still
friends. I
kind
just
of a
wanna-
little bit
I just want
like
to
shade.
fucking bother her anymore. I just, But the thing is, I don't want to tell them too. A lot of people come down because they hear me playing, then they see their art and they buy their fucking art.
Yeah.
No, 'cause-
Well, they're probably pissing in the well.
But no, they make good money out there. They fucking.
What are they just selling prints and shit though, or what?
Prince, but he has funny sayings on it, and I think average a few $100 every day.
Wow.
When they're out there, I mean, they fucking do good. I mean, out of all the artists, because it's not expensive shit, like $50, $40, $30.
Something people can.
Shit that people can buy.
They don't have
And
enough
it's-
money to buy an
and it's
original.
original, and he writes original fucking funny shit on it. It's very
Oh, they
fun.
are originals.
It's his stuff. He writes original, like funny slogans, like.
Okay, I guess
shit
I'd have
like,
to see it.
The blind leading the blinds. He has like blinds, blinds like window blinds, flying blinds leading the blinds. Just
Okay.
like that. Just fucking and draws pictures.
Kind of reminds me of like
It's
Far
original.
Side or something.
But it's funny. It's original.
I always like the Far Side a lot.
Yeah, shit like that. So he's good with what he does. Like nobody's doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
That's just it. You gotta do shit that
Getting a
nobody's
little tired of hearing these blues though. Like,
I don't like the fucking. They just do this fucking electronic music.
well,
shit.
I mean, they gotta realize too. You're selling stuff on the streets. People can be like playing the same fucking songs every day. Like at Venice Beach or whatever.
I'll
It's
be
like
honest
fuck.
with you. I get tired of hearing my fucking music over and
Yeah.
over again. I'm sick
just
of
like-
hearing that shit over and over again.
Yeah,
And then
it's still kind of rude.
she just snapped one day. But
Yeah.
they're my friends, I mean, they're
Yeah.
actually
I
friends.
guess with your real friends, you were a little more honest with too.
Actually, they're friends.
When you get to know
She's
somebody.
like, Jimmy, I love you, but fuck it. This is,
You gotta come up with some new songs, man.
Can you fucking maybe do 2 hours instead of 3 or 4 hours?
Yeah.
And now since 2, I'm not making any money. I just keep going and going and going for that last.
What about
dollar.
just going a block away or something away where you're
Nah,
not
fuck it.
exactly where they're at?
I'm a block from where I live.
Just go
I could go
a block
across-
the other way or
I
whatever.
could go across the street. It would be just as loud and just as annoying across the street. If I do
I
that,
just say fuck them,
well, that's what I do. I don't give a fuck.
Do your thing, man. Don't let them hold you back, keep you inside or whatever. If you like playing music out there, fuck it, It's more about just probably getting outside and doing something for you, right? Like,
We're cool. I mean, we're cool. I mean, they're my friends.
yeah,
We're friends. I mean.
I get it. But
And
I
I
guess,
can see their point too.
but it's like, you know what I mean? Being a comedian or being a musician, a lot of it is doing the same material night by night. You know what I mean? Because like being a comedian, you're on the road, you're doing a lot of the same jokes.
And I'm
you know,
loud and I'm
that's part
playing
of
music and harmonica.
That's part of it.
And I play harmonica good.
You think Bob Dylan's fucking writing new songs every night? He's out. He's fucking playing the same songs he played
One thing, I do play harmonica good.
50 years ago.
The guitar is okay, but harmonica's good. I've been playing harmonica since I was like 15 years old.
Oh, that's
so
cool.
Good.
Bust that little Stevie Wonder out there.
Yeah,
Little Blues Traveler.
that guy's not that good. I mean, he's
You don't
good.
like Blues Travelers? Not that good. You
He's-
think you could
he's
step up
technical.
to?
He's a technical harmonica player.
You hear that, John Popper? You ain't shit.
John Popper's not, he's good. He's good, but he's technical. He's not like a Paul Butterfield or a Charlie Musselwhite or a Sugar
Okay.
Blue or a real.
He might
harmonica
agree with you
player.
about that.
Like John Popper's just a good technician. He's a good, he knows how to play harmonica. He's good. He's really good. He's really good.
He's got a
But-
vest with a bunch of.
But-
He's got the vest with the
but
harmonicas
he's
on.
really fucking good, I'll admit that. But it's not like, it's not coming from the heart, not from the soul. He's just good.
Technically good.
You know, like some guitar player, like Joe Bonamassa, he's good.
You play
But
guitar or anything? Did you play guitar before?
Yeah, but Joe Bonamassa, like he's good, but he's not like Stevie Ray Vaughan good, or Jimi Hendrix good, or Eric Clapton good. He's good. There's a lot of good guitar players, but not like.
Great.
Do you want anything else?
No, and I'm gonna pay for both of our drinks too.
Okay.
Thank you.
Well, thank you. No, but
My treat.
he's not like Stevie Ray Vaughan good.
I get that,
He's good,
but he's not in that league of
no,
like
but
virtuoso.
He's great, but he's like on top of the heap. He's not like an idiot.
You take cash, right?
Yeah. But we don't have change.
That's okay. I was gonna give a tip.
Okay. 11:16.
Here, just check 14 then.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh wait, here I got 50 more. Hold on. There we go. No, I got something else.
We're
Huh? I want to get rid of this 50 cents in my pocket anyway.
we're good at 50 cents.
Is that an insult?
No, you
I'll
already
take
gave
quarters.
a tip. Keep the 50 cents.
I just didn't know if it was enough, you know. It was like 11, 13. I gave her like $3. Well, $3.70 something.
Who cares?
Fucking coffee and tea.
Fuck it.
Yeah. If I don't tip enough, chat thinks I'm cheap. Chat.
I'm cheap. No, but
When I go outside, I was gonna think about smoking another one.
yeah, I'll go out.
And I
I'm
just
done
paid,
with
so
it.
I'm probably
I'm
like,
walk on home.
they'll probably be like shooing us away soon. since
Mikey
we paid.
wonders what the fuck I did.
Where did he go?
Mikey's fucking funny.
How long can you go without like going to the bathroom all day and whatever?
No, he lasts all along. I don't have to take him
He's
out.
getting a little older too, right?
What?
I said he's getting a little older
He's
too.
10.
That's pretty old for a dog though. Like
But he hasn't aged a fucking day. He's crazy.
he still looks young.
He's fucking crazy. Like there's this one pet store in the neighborhood called Reddy, and they love him there. But they always give him treats and everything. It's a really nice pet store. Like when I'm walking down Prince Street, I let him go in the middle of the block, and he runs down the street. He gets to the store and just jumps up and banging on the door. The door's not
He's
open.
excited about the treats.
And you work every employee for treats. You won't just get treats from one employee. If one employee gives them treats, then you'll work another employee. Another employee.
He goes down the line.
He works the whole room.
Damn.
See, this is a good coffee place.
It was good.
What?
I said I liked the tea. It was good.
Tea's good. How can you fuck up tea?
Yeah, I know, right? It's not much. The water was hot enough to brew the tea. They did it. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. Do you mind watching my phone where I go in there? You want to talk to him for a second while I go in the beep?
What do I want to talk to these fucking people?
I don't know.
I got nothing to say. What are they
Hey
saying?
guys, make sure to follow Jimmy though on his YouTube channel. Is it Jimmy Celeste?
Are they saying anything?
They'll talk to you now, and you can read the comments. I'm just gonna go pee real quick. I'll be right back.
You guys commenting? You guys saying anything? I can't. What's up? How you do? Burger is the best. My name is Jimi Celeste. You can follow me on YouTube. And it's Jimi, J-I-M-I. Jimi, J-I-M-I-C-E-L-E-S-T-E. On YouTube and TikTok. Not on Twitch yet, like Burger. Burger's the best. Burger is amazing. But follow Jimi Celeste. I'm doing great. How are you doing? But remember, Jimi Celeste. J-I-M-I-C-E-L-E-S-T-E. Jimi like Jimi Hendrix. Celeste like the pizza. That made it easy for you, didn't it? Yes, it did. Anyway, I'm doing great. How are you doing? I'm doing great. Thank you very much. What's your name? I have to look. 4K. Yeah, I'm a good old fella. Thank you. Got a scarf, I got the jacket, I got the hat. I'm in New York City. See, I live here in New York City. Right now we're in Little Italy, New York City. That is where we are at right now. At Cafe Gittani, one of the nicest, one of the best coffee shops in New York City. Seriously, this isn't a joke.
Did they ask any good questions that were relevant? Or
No, they ain't said shit to me.
they didn't say shit to me.
How you like in New York City? I love New York City. This is where I live. I've lived here for many, many years.
30 years.
30 plus years.
You have any famous, I don't know, any notable people in your neighborhood or building or anything? I don't know.
Yeah,
Famous people?
probably.
I don't know if there's anybody like, oh yeah.
Lev Schreiber and Ray Donovan lives around here.
Ray Donovan?
Yeah, you know that TV show Ray Donovan?
Yeah, I've heard of the Ray Donovan. I didn't know that's a real person.
Lev Schreiber, that's his name, the actor. He lives, he's a good friend. Not a good, he's a friend of mine. I mean, he's a guy that
He's not a complete asshole.
No, we hang out. We used to hang out all the time before he became Ray Donovan. Before he got famous, he used to walk our dogs together and shit. So there's some acting.
How many years did you do stand-up?
I did stand-up for shit like 18 years.
Where else did you stand up around New York? Was Caroline's around back
I
then?
did Caroline's, we did Improv, Catch a Rising Star, all these fucking clubs, comedy.
Were you a road warrior too, going and hitting the road?
I did the road. I was the road most of the time.
Where else did you go on the road?
All over the shit.
See, you talking about being on the road,
Texas,
doing comedy and shit. I think I'm interested in that.
Texas. Where are you from?
I'm from Indiana.
Did Indiana, like one of them comedy clubs in fucking...
Indianapolis, maybe, or
One of them from... Did an Indiana club that was right over the border of Illinois. Yeah, I did all these fucking clubs. Chicago, fucking... Indiana, Michigan.
yeah, probably a lot more close to Chicago.
Kalamazoo, Lansing, all these fucking places. All the chilling down south.
Where were
Texas,
some of the best places, or that you thought were, you know,
fucking
for comedy?
Pittsburgh, Philly, every place I've been. I've been in pretty much every state in the country. You understand?
That's awesome.
Fucking son, really. This is back in the day when there was comedy clubs were everywhere. Where there's comedy clubs like for 7-Eleven had a back room and a microphone and they could get $5 cover charge. They would book a comedy night there and get a hotel for the comedians.
Damn.
No,
At the 7-Eleven.
they stand up every fucking where back then. This was back in the day.
Was that
back-
when all the albums would come, like people were doing the records and comedy
This
was like a big
back-
thing?
This was like fucking. This was back in the day when fucking.
Who were some of your favorite comedians like coming up? Like why did you get into comedy? Who were some people you looked up to or liked to listen to on records or
Like
whatever?
Pryor. Pryor was the best.
That's
Pryor
cool.
was the best. Carlin's great.
I like Carlin a lot too.
Carlin's great because he's smart. I mean, Carlin made me laugh. Like Pryor made me laugh.
Right?
You know, there's not that many comedians that make me laugh.
Yeah.
Bill Burr's funny.
Like Bill Burr.
I saw this guy. It's not things that new Ralph Barbosa or something like that.
I don't know.
From Texas. He's funny.
There's this guy, a new guy. His name is what's that new guy's? His name's Halik or Havik or something. He's got a shoot, I can't remember his name. He's got a like Norwegian kind of name or
I
something.
don't know.
I can't remember his name.
The chick kept texting me. She goes,
What's the guy's name? Halik, Haverick, something. Let me see. I had him on Spotify. He's got a. Let me see on here what it is. I find him pretty funny anyway. That was like kind of what I was saying about. I was like, I get some laughs out of him. I've been listening to Kill Tony, where they'll have comedians go up and do 1 minute on the mic, on an open mic, and just.
there's not many funny people anymore.
Yeah. Well, it's just sometimes the people that aren't funny is just fucking funny.
No, there's nobody makes me really laugh anymore.
But Danny Brown's got a podcast I've been checking out. Let's see, podcast.
Like Mark Maron's an old friend of mine. He's got the original comedy podcast.
Bert Kreischer's getting pretty popular now.
Who?
Bert Kreischer
I don't know who that is.
and Tom Segura.
Tom's funny. I didn't think it.
I always like Pete Holmes a lot. He's like he's a younger comedian, but he works clean a lot. Like he doesn't usually.
I like Bill Burr.
Oh, and then Lewis Black, I follow him.
There's no Lewis Black.
I always like him. Ari Shaffir,
Art Schiff was pretty funny. He's good. I like him.
Joey Diaz.
Joey Diaz
There's
is
some
funny.
different podcasts that I follow. Mark
I like Joey Diaz.
Mark Birbigula's working it out. Conan.
He's really good.
I like Mike
Michael
Birbiglia.
Bigbig is really good.
Duncan Trussell.
Ricky Gervais is very funny.
I follow the William Montgomery show. Doug Stanhope. You like Stanhope?
Stanhope's funny.
I feel like you would be a Stanhope guy. He seems a little rough around.
Chappelle's funny.
Like to drink and whatever he talk. You know, it's
When
like
I'm just looking at look at this fucking guy.
I can't find the guy's fucking name either. I looked at all my
There's a lot
podcasts.
of people ain't funny though.
What is his name, guys? Nobody mentioned it either.
No, I can't find it. Ralph Barboza, I think his name. Let me see. Yeah, Ralph Barboza. He's funny.
Ralph Barboza.
Barbosa. I think he's funny. He's pretty laid back, pretty kind of shy, laid back, but he's very funny. Not that many people I find that funny. My favorite comedian though
It's in a similar
was
area,
fucking
but it's closer to
Norm
Subway and like
Macdonald.
a little
Oh,
bit
yeah.
north, which
Norm Macdonald was the
to
best.
me makes a difference.
That was a hard loss. Bob Saget was a great comic.
Oh, there he is on another thing.
Who?
Stavros Halkias. That's a guy I find pretty funny. He's he's a new comedian that just kind of starting to get pretty popular now. But Stavros, I like him a lot. He's kind of a big fat guy, but he's got like kind of a crude sense of humor. And, I don't know. It's just it makes me chuckle quite a bit.
Saget was funny. Saget was a hard loss to take. Norm Macdonald is probably the best comedian. Norm Macdonald was just fucking
He's
funny.
comedian.
Norm Macdonald is fucking hysterical funny. I mean, I still watch him. I can still laugh at him. Another thing I found, I just told you, I got YouTube Premium. There's like real old TV shows on there.
Oh, there's extra shit you can see.
There's all kind of old TV. No TV show I found on there. All 4 seasons of Alf. Alf
Whoa.
was the funniest fucking show ever. I mean, I swear to God.
He's like, I'm hungry. Time to eat some pussy. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty.
I got a stuffed Alf doll at home. I have an Alf
Is it the
doll.
one for Burger King or the big
No, I
one?
got the real Alf doll.
The
like
full
this
size?
big.
Oh, damn.
Full size.
Life size? Basically.
Almost life size, not life size. But
Almost.
Alf was the funniest show that was ever on television.
Alien life form. I think that's what ALF stands for.
Hey, Willie!
It's been so long since I've seen ALF. I should probably watch it again now that I'm an adult. Because when I watched it, I was just a kid.
I watched it. I thought this is the stupidest. When I first saw that Alf, I was like, a puppet show, this is fucking stupid. But then I saw it one time, and I go, this is the funniest thing. Remember when it first came out, I was addicted to that shit.
Damn.
And now I found it again, and it still holds up. It's still as funny now
Damn.
as it was when I was a kid.
I don't know about you guys, but I think I'm going to check out some ALF sometime soon.
Alf is funny. I mean, still holds up the comedy.
There's this guy I follow on Facebook. He used to work for Letterman, and he's obsessed with Alf.
Who?
What's his name? Shoot, Nick something. I forget his last name.
Because a good friend of mine used to be one of Letterman's writers.
Is his name Nick?
No.
Okay. Nick, let's see.
Nick DiPaolo?
No.
Because he didn't work for Letterman. He was a comedian. He worked for Letterman.
Nick Kruger.
Who?
Nick Kruger.
Never heard of him.
But he's worked for Letterman. I'm not sure exactly what he did for him, but he does a thing called like VHS found footage film festival where they go to like thrift stores and get VHS tapes and they find some old ads and old shows and shit that are real weird from the 80s and stuff. So he's like his whole brand and everything's very like 80s centric. He's a pretty funny guy. He's just been like touring around doing this like found footage festival for like all their like comedy. They got some documentary coming out where they would go to daytime talk shows and they basically lied their way on, and they didn't tell them. They thought that was like an exercise program. They didn't know that they were actually comedians, like breaking them. And they went on to like a shitload of daytime television morning shows as like Chop and Steal, and they had these like ridiculous exercises and stuff.
See, that's good. See, that's the
But
shit
they have a
that
documentary coming out
that's the
about that.
fucking shit that gets over. Being original. Casey Neistat. Casey Neistat, fucking.
You ever met him?
No, I never met him, but he's somebody that just did original shit. And he's fucking good.
Pardon me, started a bunch of conversation for this. You know, somewhere called the Milk Bar. It should be.
It's right there. It's next door. See that inside? There you go.
You wouldn't want to order
You doing
some.
DoorDash?
Yeah, I'll do it as. Yeah.
How was it doing on a bike? I see a
kill
lot of
two
guys
birds
that get
with
electric
one
bikes.
stone. You know, I'm a lifelong athlete, so it's like, it's.
And you ride a regular bike, not ride
It's
an
fun,
electric
yeah.
bike.
Yeah, man, be safe out there.
You know, I truly feel like black is the new brown now, because all the Mexicans got electric bikes now. They're not like the old school Mexicans.
Oh man, these fucking. I live in this neighborhood. Them motherfuckers on the sidewalk all the time.
Yeah, like what happened to the normal Mexican ethic? Now they cheating. Like I feel like the new Mexican now. They got the electric bikes.
They got them motherfuckers scared me.
They're unionizing
'Cause I
amongst
live-
each other.
When I live down here, these motherfuckers on the sidewalk. These fucking city bikes.
Got
I
it.
know you don't ride on the sidewalk, do you? Yeah, you do.
I mean, it depends. Depends if the highway is.
Depends on the.
I mean, the
street
cars
rate.
they ride on a bike lane sometimes. What the
That's
fuck am I
true.
to do?
That's
Yeah,
true.
it's true, but you
And
know.
see, yeah, I try not to do
I ride
it
my
though.
bike, too.
But it's like, do I want to take my chances with a person or a minivan?
See, I can say I have a dog.
I try to do this
These bikes
mostly
have
with
been
some-
close to my fucking dog.
Well, there's
I
like a
fucking-
cobblestone.
These electric fucking bikes, these motherfuckers going
Those
40
are quiet,
miles an
too.
hour
Yeah,
down
those
the
piss me
sidewalk.
off.
No
I see people
headlights.
Hey, but I gotta admit, it's
I
impressive.
saw a guy
they
with a
managed to
full-on,
swerve, though.
What?
Yeah, it's impressive how they managed to swerve and not crash. So I respect
I
the
saw a guy
hustle.
with a full-on moped on the bike on the fucking sidewalk the other night.
These guys right here, these are amateur bike
This
riders.
last night,
These
yeah.
motherfuckers.
I'm gonna see it.
Have a good night, home.
Have a good night.
No, but anyway.
You have some people riding up the. Well, I was on the bike pad too. The two guys were on mopeds just driving over the
Oh, they're
bridge.
fucking crazy, these motherfuckers.
No respect.
These city bikes, these are animals.
I think some of those are electric now. Some of them
Some
have.
of them
I
are.
think they got battery added to them.
But these are, some people know what they're doing, some people don't. They don't like
There's a
that
guy
shit.
I used to party with at the bars and stuff quite a bit. His name's Jerry, and he's been doing this thing called City Bike Boys. I don't know for how long, but they have an Instagram called City Bike Boys, and they rent city bikes, and then they ramp. They build like ramps, and they ramp. Like Casey Neistat had him on not too long ago, like fucking doing like BMX tricks with those shitty bikes. And, like it was.
No, Casey, I like Casey because he's doing something, because he's a great filmmaker. He's a great filmmaker. His YouTube, he's not
He
no...
can make washing the dishes look like
No, he's
Scorsese
fucking,
or something.
seriously, he's fucking great. Even film,
Film it like
yeah,
that.
Peter McKinnon. He's
Yeah, I
fucking
like Peter
just-
McKinnon
He
too.
does good shit. Some of these guys are fucking
Some of
good.
his stuff though, I own some because I'm still subbed to Casey, but sometimes Peter's stuff is just too much product review and too much
Yeah, that's that other
photography
guy.
gear, and I'm like, I'm not looking
There's
to buy
another-
gear constantly.
There's another guy too that
It
does
just gets
good.
me wanting shit. It's
Casey-
usually shit that's way out of my price range
But
anyway.
Casey does good film.
Even when he does product reviews, it's still like a vlog, and it's not, you know, it's like, oh yeah, by the way, I use the Insta360 Go too for whatever, you know, or
But he's
if you
one-
like that
Casey-
shot.
Casey's been doing this shit a long time. He's good at what he does.
I look up to him a lot too. He inspired me a lot to like get back into YouTube, making stuff after. I was like, it just because you start getting so, especially I made about 30 episodes of the Josh McCutcheon show in two and a half years. It just, I think most views I got was like maybe 1,000, 1,500 views,
See
or
what I'm doing like
it
this?
just really crushed me. After a couple of years, I gave up.
Well, I had that a couple minutes or so with Jimi, Celeste. So I got a fucking minutes on.
Did you completely delete your YouTube before you started doing it, or what?
But what I did is I took it all off. I mean, if you just subscribe, you can see it. You can see my old YouTube stuff, like my other stuff. You can see it. I just took it down, but I just buried it.
Oh, like privated it or something?
Yeah, like you can watch it if you go on it. But I had too much crap on there, so I just started over. Now I'm doing like. This is
Well, I
what
would start a Twitch channel if you haven't yet. No, like whenever you're just hanging out or whatever. Like, I think
See,
it's
like
a
here-
lot better than you now.
Here's my channel.
Was-
I got 48 views on this fucking thing. Have you ever 1,600, 1,400?
What's this? The new?
That's my
Is
short.
this the new YouTube, or is this the YouTube app then?
That's my
Is
short.
this YouTube Studio or YouTube?
That's YouTube. This is my
Okay.
channel.
It looks a little different. I don't know.
This is my channel. They're talking about this new TV show or something.
How was Kaleidoscope? Is that green screen too behind
Yeah.
you? The light looks pretty good. You got a little soft box or something in there? Ring
There's a
light?
couple lights. No ring lights.
Light's not too hot on your face. No, it's good. I like how you talk like the dog is the star of the show. Sorry, Mikey couldn't be here today. I'll just have to just deal with Jimmy, the human.
See,
Just found this new show on Netflix called Kaleidoscope. Fucking Kaleidoscope with Giancarlo Esposito. You know, from Breaking Bad.
Ooh, I like him.
he's good.
I like Breaking Bad a lot. I watched Better Call Saul too.
Yeah, he's Better Call Saul. Pro.
Guys, check out Jimi Celeste, Jimi Celeste on YouTube. We got 210 people. He's at 702 subscribers. Right now, we could get him to 900 subscribers if everybody subscribes. Let's help him out.
I got 702. I had 698 earlier today.
Well, you
I got some, oh
Pick
man!
it up.
Ching ching.
That's one thing with the shorts. You might get more views, but I've heard like as far as people subscribing, sometimes that can be
But what I
tough.
got,
They
what I figured out, what I got to figure out,
purchase subscriptions,
what I
but
figured
it
out
can
that
get better views.
what I'm gonna start doing too is putting text on the fucking shorts.
How do you do that?
Cause you can write it, you can put text in.
Do you have to do that for each thing yourself then, or what?
Yeah,
Is there a
you
way to
can.
automate it?
Just starting this right
I
now.
don't know.
Just talking right off the cuff. Just make it happen. So thank you very much for watching.
Is Kaleidoscope kind of like Black Mirror in a way, or
No.
did you like Black Mirror?
What Kaleidoscope is it's like each episode, you don't have to watch it in order.
Yeah, that's
It's
kind of like
actually-
Black Mirror though.
What?
But Black Mirror kind of reminds me of the Twilight Zone a little bit.
No,
Is
no,
it
it
anything like
sounds
that?
like the Twilight Zone, they're doing the crime thing.
Oh, okay.
It's a $1 billion heist and everything.
Weird. Okay.
It's cool, but you don't have to watch it in order.
Yeah, I heard something about you have your own unique experience with it, the show, watching it. However,
I'm just not gonna do anything.
interesting. I'm sure most people probably just
Keep
autoplay
Netflix.
like
'Cause see,
1
like-
through 10 on Netflix.
Cause see, like let's say I could do something like I take something here, done, motherfucker.
Are you getting your songs from YouTube, like the free ones? Or what?
Then I can see the put text in here. I put like,
What's this editor? Is this the YouTube one or what?
yeah, this is on YouTube. I can do the
Okay.
editing.
I've
here.
never messed with this yet, so. You're editing the video there too?
I can.
The
I
360
just
video?
put, Not 360, no.
So you edit the 360 with Insta360, export it into YouTube, and then add the extra
Yeah,
shit with YouTube.
I can do that. I just found
Kind of
out
like
that I
you
can
would
do
with
that today.
Instagram. Let her, add
I
it
just
to
found
tags.
out I can do that today.
Okay,
I don't want to save the draft, but
that's cool.
how do I get rid of it? Here's something that I fucking do. This is funny. See, you go like this, maybe. Maybe you don't.
Maybe you wait.
I'm not going to say this is funny. It cracks me up.
Is this Mikey at Santa? How'd you do this mouth movement? Are you doing the voice? How'd you make the mouth move?
Since I get this app, so
Which
my
one?
talking pet.
Oh, okay.
So you can make his mouth move and shit, so I can make him talk.
It's fun.
It's a good app. You know,
Is that
And
free
then-
or does it cost money?
it costs money. Here's the other thing, there's no YouTube on fucking Duet.
I think I've seen that. Is that where, or is that like acapella kind of thing?
No, you can make him talk. I
No,
did
it's
that
very
this
cool.
year.
Like Wu-Tang. When I was talking about that Wu-Tang, I was there too.
Because you peed on the tree last year. So? We're not supposed to pee on our Christmas tree.
How'd this one do? I think this is pretty funny. I think you guys are kind of having a dialogue.
I can do that.
They do pretty well.
Jeez, I can't believe
Did okay, I think, I
This is
don't
for
know.
TikTok. This is like you use TikTok software to do the app to do that.
Yeah.
That's cool.
See, TikTok and
I like that
stuff,
where you're talking, kind of doing a little scene.
I can do
together.
shit like that. I just gotta keep doing shit like this. I get lazy on it. So TikTok today, I got like 596 followers.
Hey, you might be able to relate to this. Do you remember that Joe Exotic guy? He used to stream on YouNow. Have you ever seen him on YouNow before?
No.
Streaming. Well, sometimes he would watch my live streams. He'd be like, "This guy sucks. Everybody come watch me instead." I was like, "What?" Like, then I would watch him. I was like, "Yeah, they do have like a nice setup, but I don't know." It was like that's still kind of rude to tell people to get a
No,
fuck.
that's what, I don't know who it was, but people in me now are fucking with the kids.
Yeah, there was a bunch of
Hey,
young,
old man, hey, old man.
there was a bunch of young people. I felt really lonely. Well, what's good about Twitch is it's a lot of like my audience is like 20, probably like 31 to 41 mostly, and then the next little section's like 18 to 18
So
to
I
31.
remember these two girls out there, they're Twitch girls, if I would say Twitch twins.
Oh yeah,
They came- I don't know who the fuck they are, but man, they were cool.
the Twitch twins.
They were cool. I mean, they were cool. They came and gave me, I don't know, I was busking. They were just, they were good kids. I mean, they don't have a lot of followers now on TikTok and stuff. They don't have a lot of, they look like they're doing something.
Yeah, that's cool.
But they don't have a lot of content. But, you know, you got a lot of
Are they
fucking-
hot?
They're kids. I mean, not kids.
Oh, I mean, not
kids.
kids, but are they like? They're like 20s or something. They're in their 20s, right? When you're 70, everybody's a
Yeah,
kid.
true, this
You
way.
probably call me a kid, right? I'm 40. He's a fucking kid. He's only 40.
You're 40?
I just turned 40. Like March last year, so I'm almost
Yeah, you're
41.
fucking 70.
I'm closer to 41 than I am to
I'll be
40.
fucking 70 years old next month, you motherfuckers.
But right now you're 69. Hey, that's a pretty good age too.
Not fucking.
I think 69 is
I'm
fun.
fucking almost dead. I'm fucking.
There's some women that they might think you have a lot of money or something. You can play that up. They're like, oh man.
So I can play, but the only thing
They're like,
is,
oh man, gold
the only
diggers.
thing is, I'm fucking like retro to function, erection to function.
Dude, you're like, are you talking about your style? It looks cool. I like your style.
I got
You
style.
look very New York fun. You know?
I've got style, but you know.
I think you can kick both grandpa's asses. That's what this looks like. Don't mess with me. I might either bust out my harmonica
I don't
or.
look like a grandpa.
Yeah, you don't look like a grandpa. That's what I'm saying. You're not wearing like golf shorts and shit. The skulls, you got the leather jacket,
I don't look like a
you got the
grandpa.
hat. The hat's cool.
The hat's cool.
I like it's like
I found this hat a couple weeks ago at this fucking store.
very
And I
Sly
had
and the
to-
Family
I
Stone.
had to buy this. I mean, I was fucking
Is it
shocked.
vintage?
I was just shocked that I
It's
found
got a
this
piece
hat.
of like grass in there.
Really?
Yeah, just-
But now, I found this hat walking down the street. And
It's,
there's,
it's wool too, huh?
yeah.
That's
Yeah.
good that it didn't get eaten up by moths or anything.
No,
Is it
just-
a new one or is it
I just
vintage?
bought it. I just bought it like 2 weeks ago.
Oh, so this is a new
It's a brand new hat.
Oh, okay. I thought it was
And then
vintage.
there's a store on LaGuardia.
So this is style's coming back then.
There's a store on LaGuardia, and I was walking by and I saw it in the window, like the store's closed. That's a cool fucking.
Kind of like a pimp hat.
And I came back the next day, because I got a lot of hats. I wear
Yeah.
a lot of hats. And I came back the next day, and I bought it, $70. I just signed me up. There's a blue one and black one. I'm going to go back to her tomorrow and say, look, you can get another one of these hats, because I want a backup in case something happens to this one. Because I like this
Another
one.
backup.
I do that shit. That's why I got all the fucking 360 cameras. Something happens to this one. I got a
You
backup.
got a backup.
I back up. I'm fucking. That's just like I had.
You're
my-
like Home Shopping Network's wet dream. You're like,
That's-
oh,
that's-
you're gonna need a backup mattress. You
That's
never
like
know.
that's what I had Mike.
Watch out.
That's why I had Mike because Myrtle was old and shit. And I said, Mike's my backup dog.
He's a backup. Well, good thing you got a spare.
Never-
My mom was a hoarder, and my grandma, they got backups
I
on
am too, man.
backups.
I am too. My fucking apartment looks like a crime scene. I got so much.
There's so much
fucking
shit in there.
crap. Oh man.
You got like a bunch of postcards with
No, I'm
with
about-
red thread connecting the connecting the
just
secrets.
Fucking
What's
asshole.
going on?
I'm a fucking
You
asshole.
got a lot of stuff in there, or what?
Yeah,
Are you
just-
picking up a lot of? Have you picked up a lot of random stuff like furniture pieces or cool shit that
I
people
used
do
to,
out
but
of
now I
there?
just got fucking crap all over. Clothes. Got fucking clothes I don't fucking wear, but I might wear it someday.
Is it stuff that actually fits you though?
I don't even know.
Because like sometimes
Shoes.
I get my weight fluctuates a lot. It's a lot of different sizes. I
Shoes.
get weird.
You're lucky Mikey's small. Little Michael fucking. He's second.
Lucky might be small. I
I'm
can't.
vacuuming.
No Great Danes after this.
No, but anyway, like soon, like sometime very soon, like I'm getting a new stove and I'm redoing my kitchen.
They are. Well, that's good. Have they been?
Yeah.
When's the last time they like fixed anything up?
Oh,
in there?
fucking years.
Is it- Please stay for there 30 years.
Yeah,
So
never.
is the stove fucking 30 years old? Now?
All the stoves are older.
Oh, wow.
So I'm getting a new stove, I'm getting new kitchen cabinets and shit.
Well, that'll be an excuse to like go through some of your stuff. And get
Well,
rid of
that's
some
exactly
stuff.
what I'm gonna do. I'm waiting to do it. You know, I got so much fucking shit that I have to clear out of the way.
It's
just
easy
so
to
they can move
accumulate
it.
stuff throughout the
Oh
years of your
man,
life.
because this is all fucked up, man. Because people like leave stuff down in the lobby. I live in a big building. People leave
Stuff's
stuff in the
cool.
lobby. And I walk by, and go, oh yeah,
That's fucking nice.
I need this. I fucking
We
pick it up.
schlepped this up the fucking
And I bring it
stairs.
up. I'm in a 6-floor walk up.
You
I
gotta
carry-
go 6
and
floor
I
walk
carry it all
up,
the way up there.
up the wall.
I had this fucking thing that you guys, you know, Jack, one of those big screen, dressing room screen things. Yeah, this
Oh,
was-
one of those things.
this
Folding
was,
screen.
this was years ago. I got it. I brought it upstairs. Yeah, I need this for photography
This'll
and
look
shit.
nice.
Yeah, I'll take this for photography, do pictures. I
Women
brought it
can,
up.
they can change behind
Yeah,
it.
I brought it upstairs.
Maintain modesty.
I carried it upstairs. I had that motherfucker for 8 fucking 9 years and never used it. It took me that long.
Somebody get rid of that
Brought
fucking
it back
thing. I
downstairs.
don't need. Yeah, it's back where you found it. Back where it goes.
Man, I
It
think I
started
bring
there.
shit-
It did
yeah,
there.
I need this fucking shit. Bring it all the way up the stairs.
6
I can
floors.
get fucking guitars, buy guitars and shit. Carry them all the way upstairs, and I get all these fucking guitars.
Some guy tricked me into being working for a moving company once because if someone was like, "Hey, do you want to be a mover in New York City?" I'd say no, but he said, "No, man, I'm an art handler. It's art handling, and it's really low work. It's not really that physically involved. Or it's just packaging up some sculptures, some paintings, things like that, and then shipping it." Okay, well, art handling, that's cool. I do art, so it's like kind of help me get into the, help maybe make some connections or something in that world. So I gotta show up. It's like, okay, come on, show up. If you want to do it, show up tomorrow at 5 a.m. You gotta meet me at this address off of like Grand Street over kind of like near Morgan and stuff. up there. So I go up there. He's like, all right, well, I got a license thing, so you're driving the movie truck. Okay, so I'm driving this giant, like the biggest box truck that you can drive legally without a CDL. And then he's like, all right, it's on like Bleecker Street or something. So we pull up, and you know, there's no parking for a giant movie thing, a movie truck. So I'm like, well, where's park? He's like, just park right by that fire hydrant. Dude, I was like, we're gonna get a ticket. He's like, I got a thing for that. You know, I got something for me. Okay. So once I park, he just grabs one of the giant movie boxes out of the back. He's like, now you see it, now you don't. All right, let's get to work. He just put a giant box over the fire hydrant. I'm like, okay, well, good to go. So then we started. He's like, oh, today though, it's less like art handling, more like real, like just regular movie. And I'm like, what? So he's like, yeah, today's a 6th floor walk up. So we're like moving couches and the mattress up and down, or well, just down, not up, but down the 6 floors. Luckily, the other place we went to was just like normal floor, like the where we were taking it in New Jersey or whatever. I didn't do that for a week.
I got fucking emphysema, COPD. I fucking rough.
Do you sleep with a CPAP machine?
No,
Or what?
no. I mean, I live in a 6-4 walk up.
Is the COPD from smoking or what?
Yeah, I smoked for so many fucking years.
How long have you been no smoking?
Over 20 years.
But your lungs are still checked up.
Now, the worst says like after the smoking.
You think your lungs got worse after you quit smoking?
Because I smoked for so many years and it just deteriorated. As I'm getting older, it's just fucked up. Look at that COPD. So I'm living for I'll go fucking 2 flights, stop, take a break, 2 flights more, stop, take a break.
That's a lot. A lot
Mikey
on your
stands,
joints too.
Mikey stands there and stares at me.
You think there ever be a
And then
time
with-
where you get like so physically like incapable of like going up
No,
the
that
6th floor?
I mean, look there
You
now.
just have to cross that bridge.
Then
when you
like a
bed.
fucking Myrtle, when she was old, like she was like 45 pounds. I was carrying her up and down the
Damn.
stairs like the last 8 months of her life.
Yeah.
Had to put a diaper on her and carry her down the
Just got
stairs.
your so,
But she'd pee going down the stairs. I had to put a diaper on her down the stairs. And then, you know, fucking empty the diaper out outside in the washroom and get back up. So I'd have to carry her up and carry her down. I mean, just had a good harness on her. So I could carry her.
like a little suitcase.
Yeah, like a sling, but you know, she was old.
Yeah.
And Mike, you know, Mikey just runs up the fucking stairs.
That's good.
But then now and then he fucking jumps around so much when I pull a muscle and shit. He fucking walk there.
He's pulling your on the thing.
He's a trip.
I've been wanting to come here forever, but I would
once or twice a month or something like that.
Yeah. Walk down, I'll show you where I'm at.
Okay, if you want. I wouldn't show like the exact address or I wouldn't tell anybody that on your social medias and stuff.
What?
Where your house is or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, it's just.
You know we're gonna come over.
Well, if you get more popular, people can, you know, mess with you or something. Send pizzas to your house.
Still watching? Follow me on YouTube.
Jimi Celeste. Jimi, Jimi.
Jimi Celeste. Jimicleste. Write that down.
Is it also
Jimi Celeste.
Is it Jimi Celeste on TikTok as well?
Yep, Jimi Celeste on TikTok, Jimi Celeste on Instagram, Jimi Celeste on YouTube, Jimi Celeste on Facebook, Jimicel,
Jimi Celeste
J-I-M-I-C-E-L-E-S-T-E.
tattooed above
There you
your-
go. You got a J.
Jimi Celeste tattooed
You got a
above
J
your mom's
Productions.
ass, right
That's
there.
how you
Jimi
spell it, brother.
Celeste.
That's how you do it. Thank you very much for putting that up there. I do appreciate that. And if you don't mind, follow me on TikTok, YouTube. Tell your friends, tell your enemies. If you think I suck, tell your enemies. I don't care. But follow me. And thank you so much for putting that out there, brother. Thank you, Bubba. Bubba Ming and JH Productions. Thank you very much, y'all. And Burger Planet. Burger Planet
Make sure
is
you
the
tell your
best.
enemies about me too.
Yeah, tell every fucking body. I don't care. If you don't like, if you think I suck, you know, tell somebody that you don't like.
Yeah, I
you know?
need to get thicker skin. I think I would have like a lot more views if I
That's
let
what
the
I tell
trolls
people.
win.
That's what I
'cause
tell
they're-
people about
I'm
busting
like,
their work.
you don't like me? Fuck you. We'll go watch someone else.
That's what I tell people in busting. You know, if you like the music, give me a buck or two. If you think I suck, give me 100 and I'll go home.
That's funny. That's good because you can use your comedy stuff on that too. If you throw in a little personality in there, that's awesome.
I'm gonna tell you guys on Burger's channel, you guys are the best. Thank you so much. Donate to Burger. Burger, give Burger some money. God damn it.
It's a shakedown. I think this guy means it, guys. I don't know. Don't mess with him. Don't want to be on Jimmy's bad side. Here, I'm
No,
gonna
you
put them
can't.
on my.
And also, if you go on my too, I got buy me a coffee / Jimi Celeste. You can buy me a coffee.
And the New York coffees are kind of expensive. It was like
Yeah,
$11
that's
for a
fucking
coffee and a
down,
tea. It's a little
I got
pricey.
Venmo too, Jimi Celeste. Everything,
Just put a little
everything is
beans
Jimi
and some
Celeste.
water. It ain't what it used to be, guys. It's
Everything
fucking
is
price.
Jimi Celeste.
Coffee ain't $5. It's a little over $5 these
You
days.
Burger fans, you guys are the best.
Some are greater than others. This is subscribers only mode, so these are the best of the best.
Oh, this is the cream of the
These are
crop.
the people that actually, you know, are like they donated or they put $5 a month to be subscribers.
Really?
Yeah, and I get half of that. Yeah. Heck yeah.
If I could figure out how to do this shit, Burger.
And it gives you like emotes and stuff.
You gotta school me on how to do this.
Yeah, man, I can help you on here. It's a lot easier for me to help you on here than it is like do it online or whatever. So yeah, have me come over and I'll show you how to set it up.
What do you use on your computer? You have Final Cut, so you must have like a MacBook Pro or something like that, right?
Fucking
Mac Air, Mac
got a
something.
Mac. I got also live stream on Ecamm. Are you hip to Ecamm?
I don't know what that is, but
It's a live
for doing
stream.
desktop streams, you could use OBS, and then you could
Well,
use that
Ecamm's better than
A6100.
OBS.
Okay.
But Ecamm's only for Mac.
Okay, I've never heard of. I like OBS because it's free and it's open source. So
Well, Ecamm costs money, but
yeah,
you know.
that's why I don't. OBS, you can pretty much do anything that you can do with any of the free ones. You just gotta like.
I gotta learn OBS and then
It's
get rid
good,
of it.
dude.
But Ecamm's pretty good.
OBS
actually.
is good and it's free, and
I know OBS.
you do.
I can never get it working though.
Well, I can check some of that stuff out too and help you with OBS because I do know how to use that.
Maybe
quite
I'll
well.
have you come over someday, even though my fucking apartment is.
Yeah,
I know
man.
you don't care
We'll
how
spend
much.
a day or so if you need to clean it up a little bit or whatever. And if you need to organize some stuff on an afternoon or whatever time you need, and when you want us over there, we'll come over. Hide the bodies. What?
You're gonna have to fucking do.
these women keep dying over here. What am I doing? There was a little blood on the mattress I'm staying at. I'm like, why is this guy going to Thailand exactly?
A girl come over to my apartment.
This dude's got all these like I'm staying at this guy's house and there's some cockroaches and then I'm like, ugh. And then he's got like chalkboard paint on the walls, so he's let people like right all over the walls. But some of it is just, I'm starting to read some of it and I'm like starting to think, man, this guy's kind of fucking crazy, I think. Like, you know, he's not there anymore. He's in the Thailand. We're like, geez, this guy's a little nutty. He said he drinks a lot and like,
Oh man.
his apartment was like, he said he cleaned a shitload and then it's like there's like dirt and shit all over the fucking
Mine's
floor and
fucked
stuff
up.
still.
I mean, I fucking. See, I've made to the.
It doesn't look dirty in your videos when you're at the house.
It
Is that
doesn't-
just showing like a very small
That's
angle?
because I got a fucking. I got green screen.
Green
No,
screen
put my
that shit
green
out.
screen and shit. I'm good with the green screen.
Yeah, I can help you set that up on OBS too.
Well, I got the green screen green screen, I'm good with that.
That's cool.
So I got all kinds of background. Like, I can take pictures of fucking graffiti and shit like that and put that on the green screen.
Yeah. That's cool, and that's copyright free too if you took the photo.
Yep. And I also fucking got Logic Pro. I make my own music and everything.
That's cool. You're doing a lot more than most of my viewers, it sounds like.
Yeah, fuck.
You fucked. Jimmy's fucking pissed at you guys. You've pissed them off.
I'm joking. I love you viewers. You viewers are the
Fuck you
best.
guys. 187. Fuck you.
You viewers are the best.
Thank you guys.
I love you
If
guys.
nobody's watching this, I'd just be kind of crazy. So
I
at least it
love
gives
you
me.
guys more than life itself.
Whoa.
Burgers.
I don't know if I'd go that far.
Burgers viewers are the best.
I love you guys, but you know I love your money more.
I love
You know,
Burgers
that's
viewers.
honest. I need the cash. I can't just keep doing this for free. Look at this. Look, you get to that.
That's fucking dope.
Hey, check it out with your. Just look at some stuff.
Yeah, that's fucking good.
It's got a Toledo to it. Just keep that in there.
What's this guy saying now? Hey, Jimmy, you're a nice guy. Well, thank you very much.
Hey, fuck up.
Golf
Hey, you're a nice guy. I like you. Okay.
No, you're a nice guy too. Thank you very much. I love
Make
you.
sure to subscribe to Jimmy's channel. He's a funny guy.
Yeah, Jimmy Celeste, fucking YouTube. Watch Strolling with Mike.
See,
Follow me
I
on
wanna,
TikTok.
you're doing the stuff we were talking about the neighborhood, but also make it about you somehow. Make it about like, yeah, I remember I took a girl to this cafe, da da da, and we ended up dating for 6 months. Well, you know what I mean? Share some
Then I
personal
had to kill
stuff.
her.
People, nothing like that. You don't tell people. No, don't ever tell anyone those stories.
Okay, I'll leave that
Wait,
out.
what's the statute of limitation? They're taking rappers down for song lyrics these days. Keep it on
True.
Keep it on the deal. And everybody on the street basically a snitch.
How long have I been in New York? I've been here about 35, 40 years.
Where were you living before?
I grew up in San Diego. I moved here from just standing. Lived in Seattle. I lived in San Francisco many years. I lived in Boston for a minute. I grew up in San Diego, Seattle, Hawaii. But I've been in New York longer than
That's one of the
anywhere.
things, though. Like a lot of the YouTubers of stuff that did successful stuff, like Emma Chamberlain, and also they make something. They
I'm
make
hilarious.
it about them, and people get to know them.
I'm hilarious.
Let people tell
Thank
people
you
more
very
some
much.
of these stories, man. You've got a million of them. And
I am
it's just
hilarious.
like an
I'm a
endless
funny
amount of.
motherfucker.
You've got an endless amount of like well of stories
I
to
do.
draw from.
I do.
I'd say like if you make it about you more, I know I would love to hear like the personal stories and just get to know you better because you're such a character. You know?
Yeah. Well, it'll come too.
Well, you could even do a podcast where each podcast. I was kind of thinking about doing something similar where each week I tell a story from my life or whatever. I have a topic or something. I tell the story and even telling it by myself or whatever because I don't know enough people to have guests and stuff all the time. And then sometimes I can have guests, but most of the time it would just be me.
See, I should just make guesses, just people walking down the fucking street.
Yeah, you could do that too. And people love that too, that kind of things. Like, hey, Jimmy Celeste 1 minute interviews on TikTok. Hey, what do you and you just
Couple minutes or so.
you could even ask them you could even ask them beforehand if you want it, like off camera, like, hey, would it be alright if I interview you so you're not just bombarding someone with a
See,
camera?
but the thing is, people, I gotta figure out my.
Some people
the
get kinda
building
mad
on the
if you're
street,
still
the
with the
building on
camera
the
in their
street's
face, "Oh, watch
fucking
this
good.
guy."
See, that's what I'm talking about. These motherfuckers.
Yeah, and you can't hear it because it's electric. So
These motherfuckers, no lights.
no
Here I
lights.
walk.
Son of a bitch.
This motherfucker with his no lights.
That's what this cocktail will kill you.
It's the world we live in, Judy. They just don't care about human life as much as getting the
But that's
food to
just-
the house quickly.
You're absolutely right. That's how I have to, like we're talking now, that's how I have to make my fucking Strong with Mikey shows. Talking just like I'm doing, just the shit I'm doing now.
Yeah. Try to find
Because that's what I am doing more or less, but right now I'm spending too much time thinking, this is Strong with Mikey, Strong with Mikey, Strong. I gotta just Strong with Mikey one to get that out.
Strolling
of the
with
fucking-
Jimmy.
Oh,
Strolling with Jimmy, and then Mikey's just my co-host. He's my friend.
Strong with Mike, I think, is a good hook.
Okay.
Don't you think so?
I'm just saying if it's
That's
about
strong.
Jimmy, then they're looking up
I know,
stuff
but-
about Mikey, and they're not looking up about
Jimmy
Jimmy.
says we're strong with Mikey. I want to make,
Oh, okay.
I want to make Mikey the focal point.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because he's a dog and he's just funny. He's funny looking.
Alright.
And people like dogs. Strong with Mikey.
That's true.
And I just do the little commentary.
Lil Bub has a lot more followers than I do.
No, but the thing is, it is about me. It is about me. It's my show. It's all everything about me. But Strong with Mikey is just something to do because it's a good hook and Mikey's cute.
That's true.
You know?
Well, do that. You can always do a few different things too on your channel.
But then when I get
That Strolling with Mikey could be one of your things. You could have another one where it's like
Well, that's-
stories with Jimmy. You know,
Well,
or
that's why I
something.
showed you that thing I'm doing in a couple minutes or so. Jimmy said, There's a couple minutes or Jimmy Celeste. I go call it a couple minutes or so. Because I can either talk a couple minutes or I can talk as long as I fucking want. That's what the or slow clause.
The or slow. This is or so. This is the or so type part.
A couple minutes or so.
Or so. Yeah. We're not defined by your rules.
That's my or so clause. So, if I go longer than that,
Here we go. Let's see you guys up, right?
fucking cold. I gotta go home.
Getting cold.
I'm fucking cold. So this is a cool neighborhood.
Yeah, you've probably seen this
Old
place
St. Patrick's Cathedral.
change quite a bit over the years, right?
See, I gotta go over 360 camera things because they had 10-foot selfie pole, but look over the wall, there's a graveyard over the wall.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Huh. Is it? Are people able to go in there and look at the graveyard?
Yeah. You can. I mean, they have like tours and shit.
Oh, I didn't know there was a graveyard over there. I guess you could see like one of the things right there.
Yeah. You ever see that movie Mean Streets?
I don't think so.
De Niro and Harvey Keitel. Scorsese movie.
Sounds good.
This is all filmed around here.
Cool. You saw him filming down here?
No, this was before my time.
Oh, okay.
One of De Niro's first movies.
Cool.
Did you bring your bike here from Indiana?
Yeah, I took the front tire off and put it in the back of my Prius.
You drove here?
Yeah. It was 12 hours something drive. Like I split it up over 2 days. I just have a Toyota Prius. I was doing DoorDash, so it kind of made the most sense. And I'm really liking the gas mileage. I was getting 47 miles per gallon on driving here. So that's great. Yeah, before I had a minivan, it had more room, but I was only getting like anywhere from about 17 miles a gallon or less. So it's eating me up with the gas pump. Why do they do these little holes? Is it to have traction in the? I always thought maybe it was so you wouldn't slip on the.
I don't know, the fucking assholes.
Make it look like
Anyway, brother.
they're assholes.
Look at my brother.
Damn, you gotta go all the way to 2, 3, 4, 5, the top floor.
It's the penthouse.
You got a little bit of a view somewhere? Or?
No, I'm in the back. Which is good because I don't hear all the fucking noise.
Oh yeah, the streets.
Get in the fire station down there.
What's a nice little fucking area around here? There's a lot to go around and do.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'm gonna head on the road too, man. Have a good night.
No, thank you so much. I'm stay in touch while you're here.
Yeah, have me come over and help you with
Did
the.
you just get here in town today?
I just got here like I got here Saturday.
Cool, then I'll stay in touch.
Yeah, I can come over and help you with OBS or whatever too. Maybe help you with help you set up your Twitch stuff. Yeah, man.